Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.
Hey everyone, welcome to Alienware and Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. This is gonna be Bullet on the desk with me. Joining alongside is gonna be Mr. Raider. Yes, Raider, we are back with Valorant Showdown happening in the Team Deathmatch format. And how are you doing today, Raider?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty excited to see what happens today because again, it's Valorant. And yeah, whenever Valorant happens, the excitement about the FPS action is something which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm looking forward to see how the whole play is going to go, how the whole situation is going to get converted. I mean, it's a 1v1 type of situation or 2v2 type of situations where team deathmatch is the part that we're going to witness. So I believe, yes, your abilities are going to matter a lot. The choice of your agent is maybe going to differ a lot at the same point. Let's talk about the stakes. Let's talk about the prize pool. Apart from getting the bragging rights of winning the Alienware and Intel presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, what these individuals are going to get is a massive prize pool of 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers for Valorant. And of course, there's Mortal Kombat also going in on the offline mode, so you can check it out if you are there in Jaipur. The details of the location of the store is already given right there in the description, so make sure to check it out. The champion, well, they will be getting 15,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers, and on the other corner, runner-ups will be getting 10,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers.
Yes, sir, it's happening here at the Jaipur city. It's of course at Jayanti Market, Dell exclusive store, and we have actually one of the most prominent names, one of the most, I would say, seasoned names out there for meet and greet. That's going to be none other than Mr.
Yeah.
Excali, who is a one star player that has been a really seasoned name coming out of from our Indian gaming community. But for now, let's also take a look at the schedule for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday. Who are the teams going to be fighting off for the number one title? That's going to be Onyx facing up the side of PDSH, Three Saints facing up the side of Boys, Team Sainath facing up the team named as Betas. Then you have Vermas facing up the side of Survivors. I like the name Vermas.
I mean, yeah, intriguing names, intriguing teams. It's all about how intriguing their performance is going to be. That's what we have to look into this particular situation is. So I'm looking forward to see how the game goes on, which particular agents are going to get selected. Of course, it's team deathmatch. So in the later part, we'll get to see a lot of usage of utilities. Maybe some ultimates will be getting unlocked as well, and we will get to see those ultimates being utilized at its full potential. Usually it's Neon, which gets the best out of these individuals because it can run in, eventually put the players down, and the ultimate also lasts a little bit longer. So for that reason, I do believe that maybe somebody of these individuals are going to choose the Agent Neon. But of course, we have to remember the fact that the whole goal of Alienware and Intel bringing this beautiful IP is to basically provide an opportunity to all those individuals who might not know what esports is all about. And even if you are a casual gamer, or even if you are not at all a gamer, you can just check it out and eventually enjoy the whole feel of esports and how it is budding in India. The big kudos to esports club for doing this amazing stuff for us. But at the same point, moving forward, let's look into the game. We have the classics, we have the ghost, we have the frenzies, all being unlocked at the same point. Looking forward to see how this pistol round, or should I say stage 1, is going to go.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be Jay playing in as Reyna. Then you have Jet playing in as Unik. Sorry, Unik playing in as Jet. Apologies. And then you have the same lineup. Almost right now. That's gonna be the other agent playing in as Ash playing in as the other agent, and then you have Reyna. Of course, then we have the duelist coming in. But for now, we do see the initial frags coming into the favor of PDHS. That's a long name. That's a really long name.
Well, let's see how long they're going to sustain themselves in the game. That's what really matters. Well, getting some good initial blows is going to be very important. ISO, yes, the wall definitely kind of like, let's say, creates a barrier in front of you, and at the same point, when you make vulnerable your opponents are vulnerable, then you can easily hit onto them. But for now, yes, it does feel like that the ISO is getting some good frags. with the Sheriff in the hand. He's looking forward to put some more players down. Let's see if that is going to be possible enough or not. He puts one down and his teammate, Burning Bear, burns Jay alive. And with that, it's 5 versus 4. Trust me, this lead is not at all big. It's a team deathmatch scenario, so the frags are going to come and go. Looking forward to see how far they're going to sustain themselves. Stinger, Ghost, definitely a good weapon, but then again, you don't have the HP to really fight back in the close quarter, and that's exactly what happened to Ash, and that's why Onyx puts them down.
Of course, you have ISO coming in with that Ares. Of course, one really good LMG, which some of not a lot of players like to get picked off from. Then you have Burning Bear playing with the Bucky, straight on the face of the other Reina. Stage 2 has been already started. Jay has also picked up the same areas now. He tries to swing off on towards Burning Bear, and when Burning Bear tried to do the same, the range was pretty not pretty long, a decent long, not to get the entire shots landed on towards the other side. Now you have the equalized frag counts, which is gonna get leaded by Onyx. Bucky again on the face. Then you have AD spray coming in from the side of Burning Bear, but Jay answers back, and now he's on a 3-kill streak for now.
Now the next stage, stage 3 is going to come pretty soon. The Bucky shots, they're definitely quite valuable, but at the same point, you have to be a little bit more precise with it so that you can maintain that connection. Marshals, Spectres, well, the stage 3 is here, so of course the Spectres are going to be one of those weaponries that are going to get utilized a lot. Of course, Bulldog is going to be there, so that's where Onyx is going to have the opponent on the other guy known as Burning Bear. But Ash finds a valuable one with that Marshal. Usually we don't see that that much of a crucial shot coming in from the Marshal, and that's exactly what happened. After picking one down, he wanted to re-peek, did not have the HP, and it costed him. He got taken down. 11 to 10, the defenders, or should I say Team Onyx, is definitely at the lead at this point, but the lead is not that much, and the players might actually get taken down pretty soon. But Burning Bear with the Phantom finds a valuable one, and now Guardian in the hand of Onyx, in the hand of the ISO coming in from Team Onyx. He wanted to outperform the other individual, but that didn't happen. Jay really puts him down. Another one with the Reaver Vandal. Let's see if that is going to be opportunistic or not. Indeed it is. There you go. One more valuable frag. Wanted to go for another one, but Vandal is not a weapon that you can really go with a spray. You have to go with the burst shots. You have to go with single tap shots. Be a little bit precise with the game. Then only you can find the right value of this weapon.
Of course, it definitely feels like a point-to-point match happening between these two finest teams. You can see even right now, as I speak, the final stage has been started. There's not a lot of difference in the score line, but as I speak, as we all know, as we as Cautious say, Cautious curses real. As I speak, the lead goes on toward the side of Onyx. Now it's gonna be 19 to 13 into the difference of almost 8 to 7 points on average, which I think PDHS can definitely counter upon. But yeah, as we see all of the Vandals coming onto the play, it can be really hard for the side of Onyx for now to also defend this frag point. Really nice shot coming in from the hands of Onyx as he goes on for the 5th kill.
Well, Vandal is a very good weapon, but then again, if you have that precision, you can be far more superior. And that's exactly what is happening. But Odin coming from the other corner, there you go. When you don't have the answer to a precise bullet, you can go for the spam always. And of course, this is the team deathmatch where these weapons can be utilized at its full potential. And Burning Bear is just getting it done. They've got already 3 good frags in his favor, but with this Leah coming in, he wanted to blind off the opponent, and he was kind of successful in it, where ISO had to back out, but eventually Reina outperformed, and Burning Bear gets a valuable one. Not just that, now Jay is going to put down Ash, who had an operator in his hand, but unfortunately his precision didn't came through, and that's why he got taken down. Let's see which weapon he has got now. Oh, Burning Bear encircling it all around. The ult got wasted. Nobody got consumed in it. And now it's Reina, which is on the Empress mode, but unfortunately, Onyx delivers once again.
Onyx delivered once again, but I feel like for the time left, for and how the gunfights are getting onto the side of Onyx, PDHS needs to step up in the final few minutes left on for the final stage. As the ult is also coming, I don't think Onyx has been killed off by the side of PDHS for now. There, I guess, yeah. But for now, both the players coming in from the side of Onyx are kind of unstoppable for the time being.
Yeah, true, truly said. I mean, they have their ultimates, they are trying to fight back with even their weaponries. It's really very interesting to watch how they are fighting. But Burning Bear, once again, coming up with a beautiful flank and delivering it all out. Onyx going all the way to the spawn locations and putting the players down. That's quite intriguing to watch. Burning Bear on the other corner, still surviving with the Odin in the hand, constantly putting the players down, which is actually very important. But at the same point, have to figure out what he has to do in the later part because the lead is still there with the defenders. So with Team Onyx, oh, that was a lovely shot to that guy with the operator. ISO gets down. Burning Bear on the other corner delivers on Jay. So it's Burning Bear which is getting multiple frags for the team. But eventually when you ask me like basically which weapon he has got, it's the Odin and it's not one of those weapons which can be very good in the long range fights. Of course you can go with the spam, but eventually one single headshot of that Vandal can put you down, put you out of your misery. But let's see if that is going to happen again. Ash constantly contesting. On the other corner, Burning Bear trying to increase the number of points, the number of frags for the team.
For now, we do see for a fact that one tap headshots,
Wow.
a double one. But that was almost not a one tap. The second one was almost a second tap, which led to that headshot. But the difference is now huge, falling on toward the side of Onyx. PDHS are not able to find those crack points into their favor. As Jay steps in, as we see the side of Onyx with the operator now coming into the play, it's all coming down toward the side of Onyx. I don't think that PDHS has that chance to make up a comeback right now at this point of time. It's really, really hard.
Yeah, making a comeback at this point is going to be a big challenge. Of course, there is a difference of 10 good frags. But I do believe they can recapitulate on this particular scenario because they do have good weaponry. So that is something that they can work on. It does feel like that ISO might be able to pull it through, but Burning Bear on the other corner is constantly looking forward to have that Odin and eventually picking it out so that he can have the best value out of it. Oh, Ash versus Big has given his information, but Reina is not at all focused onto that notch because of course she was fighting with another Reina, but finally Onyx retaliates, and with that Vandal, this guy is way too swift. Look at him going all the way and getting 1 to 2 frags every now and then with this Vandal. Absolutely amazing precision. Now the barrier has been created, which is going to be a hindrance for that Jet. The Jet is still going to hold it away, seriously wanting to put down Ash, and was able to put it down. And look at Burning Bear once again coming up with a flank. Is of course going to put down Onyx, and with that, look at that, Jay finding the Reina of guard. 42 to 30, where we just thought that there might be a possibility of a comeback coming in. Now it is just looking way too far. The comeback is not going to come for sure.
Let's see what's going to be the play coming in from the side of PDHS. Last 40 seconds for now. They're still able to find 1 or 2, but yes, as Raider just like you just right now said, the difference is huge. The comeback seems really impossible. Sorry. And it's kind of falling on towards the side of Onyx as they are on towards the victory path, and they will definitely head on to proceed for the next upcoming match, the stage 2 bracket, or you can say the next round.
Resource.
Well, I have to say that the MVP for me from Team PDHS is going to be Burning Bear because of his Odin and the angles that this individual has got. Every now and then he is just coming up with some good frags, and when he sees that he is in trouble, what he usually goes for is dismissals. But still, at the end, the timer is now out, and we have to see that there is a buffer of 12 good frags coming in, and it is going to be Team Onyx, which is going to be far more superior when it comes to beating their opponent. They had their precision, they had their angles to deliver with, and they were coming up with some good trade fights as well.
Yeah.
Although Burning Bear throughout was a big trouble for the team known as Team Onyx, but then again, Onyx delivered, and especially in the later part, to be honest, because if we talk about the first 3 stages, we got to see that it was the other team, it was the other way around. The attackers were winning it all out, they were having their lead in their favor. But after stage 3, when the Team Onyx got their Phantoms and their hands on the Vandals, then they started to outperform. That really shows that these guys have practiced a lot when it comes to their precision with the ARs, not with the SMGs, not with the pistols, not with something else. So I feel that maybe in the ranked matches, they're very good, but eventually when you talk about this kind of scenario, first 3 stages were definitely a big trouble for them.
Definitely. No, it also comes down to that, utility play. It also comes down to how you play some of those, quick draw abilities that you can play inside the game of Valorant. But again, it comes down to the path. It comes down to the part that I feel like gunfight, winning those, one-tap headshots, winning those gunfights in your favor is something really important, because that only leads to that, frag point or kill point, collectively, whatever you can call it. to that majority, that number, whoever wins it in the in the final 10 minutes. Also, then you have the stages, then you have the variation that is inside the game. But yes, if you are able to grab that lead around stage 2, I feel if you can also maintain it towards stage 3, then you are done and dusted. Then you are completely, in the safe hand side. But yes, if you're not able to win those basic gunfights, and which is the most important and which is the most basic thing, then you need a lot of practice.
I mean, of course, when you talk about the whole game, team deathmatch is a mode where 9 minutes and 30 seconds is something that you get. You can either reach a marker of 100 frags in your favor, then you can beat your opponent, or you can have the higher amount of frags before the timer runs out. So what happens really is first 3.5 minutes is where stage 1, 2, and 3 happens. And in these situations, you go with the classics, you go with the ghost, you go with specters, the stingers comes into the picture, the bulldogs come into the picture. All happens in these 3.5 minutes. But a larger share of this whole tournament, larger share of this whole segment of team deathmatch is there with the ARs, is there with the Phantom, the Odin, the Vandal, or you can go with the Operator, whichever is the weapon that you're going to get spawned with. So for that reason, I do believe that if a team is far more superior with their gunplay when it comes to the Vandals, when it comes to the Operators or Odin or Phantom, they can definitely get the whole match in their control. Because even if there is a lead of 10 to 15 frags initially for the first 3.5 minutes, what you can really do is have that Vandal in your favor, constantly play with the trade fires, and then eventually pull it out and get the best out of your team. So for now, we'll take a short break, and after that, we'll get to see the next game of this Valorant action. Alright, folks, welcome back once again. After a quick short break, as promised, yes, indeed, we are back on the desk of Anyway Gaming Saturdays, which is powered by Alienware and Intel, of course. And we have seen the first match already. It was kind of a close contestment until the stage 4 got started, where Vandals and Phantom started spawning, and eventually then the players took it all over. But yes, once again on the desk, it's me, Raider, and along with me, it's my beloved friend Bullet also coming back. So, Bullet, are you excited for the next game, man?
Yeah, definitely, man. I want to see some really point-to-point action, head-to-head action, where both teams actually go on for some really good frag plays. Our next matchup is going to be boys facing up the side of three Saints. Now, by taking a look at the names, definitely they don't play like Saints on the team deathmatch mode. Definitely they will go ham. Definitely they will go guns blazing left, right, and center. But yes, like I said, folks, it's really important to take the lead somewhere around stage 2 begins or somewhere around when stage 3 ends. If you're not able to take that frag point lead, it becomes really hard that you are going to get that comeback story started in terms of stage 4 when the entire stage 4 gets started in the team deathmatch mode. It all comes down to a part where Vandal and Phantoms are getting utilized in stage 4, and it becomes really hard for you to push up on when there's a guy already, two guys already trying to be on your spawn spot, and you're just not able to get out of that space. So just play a little bit calm, play a little bit composed, play a little bit on towards on how you can win those gunfights, despite if you are not able to get those headshots or not. But if not, it becomes really one-sided, and we have seen this story in the previous weeks, in the previous cities, in the previous Alienware Gaming Saturdays. It becomes really one-sided for one team to just obliterate the other side. So I'm just looking forward on both teams going in for really point-to-point gameplay.
I mean, as a caster, as an audience, we of course want to see a close cutthroat match where both the teams are putting in their best, and eventually they are putting in a very good competition. So looking forward to see how that happens. And yes, folks, we are live from Jaipur. So if you are close to the store, the details are right there in the description. It's the Dell exclusive store in Jayanti Colony, so you can go ahead and visit. But for now, let's dive into the action. The Genie match is right over here, and it's Tinak who actually gets the first frag. And for now, it's Boys who is actually leading. But eventually, Saints fights back. Is the Jet versus Jet. And once again, the Jet is going to be a little bit more fruitful. Reina on the other corner also gets converted. So it's basically a 1v3 at this point, because this sole individual has already outperformed. But look at that, Snowflake finding and putting both the opponents down. And not just that, Wildfire is also now a little bit more aggressive at this point and getting the best out of it.
For now, we do see the side of L Boys struggling a lot in front of the side of Tinashk. Or just Tanishk. But it does say that Tinashk on towards Tina XOXO. We do see she's, or he, I'm not really sure, but Tina is coming in from towards the other side of the balcony. Of course, Reina will miss a lot of shots, but this time she won't flake. And Reyes goes down.
Well, there you go. Wildfire is trying to pick up the pace. Oh, let's see. The Ares is here. A dual Ares combination being delivered. Tina Kashik and Tina XOXO. Both of them got taken down. Quite intriguing name, but let's see what is going to happen up next. Once again, the Ares outperforms. Tina Kashik with the Sheriff finds another valuable one. It's Wildfire who got taken down. Snowflake finds one more. And there are multiple casualties coming in, so it's Ashik and Exo trying to fight back on the other corner when it comes to 3 Saints. They indeed have got the lead. Of course, all the help comes from the Ares, but I would love to see how far they're going to go.
Yeah, definitely the side of 3 Saints are trying to get some frag on towards side. Snowflake goes down. Of course, Jet will lose a lot of bullets on towards the other end, but Wildfire will definitely go down from the hands of Rage for now. It's going to be 14 to 11. The boys are trying to get onto that same score line. Of course, now it's going to be 15 to 12. 10 seconds as you hear the narrative, folks. The Sage 3 is going to get started. Few seconds now, we will see those, the Marshal, the Guardian, Spectre coming into the play. Yeah.
So yeah, pretty excited about how that is going to happen, and even Vandal is right here, so let's see how they're going to pull it out, because from here the lead has to come, and pretty soon when the stage 4 gets started, we might actually get to see a few more ults coming in, because again, if you have the frags, if you collect those ult orbs, you can really cherish it out. There you go, 16 to 16. is what the scoreline is all about. Jet dashes back to safety, back into the cover. But Bulldog versus Bulldog, and now even the race peeking in. Unfortunately, both of them are on the verge of getting taken down. Wildfire with a valuable wall-bangable headshot coming in. That's absolutely amazing. Both the Ashik and Exo has been taken down. Now they are respawned, ready to fight back again. Let's see if Tina is going to survive. Well, she is indeed going to survive and put the opponent down. Snowflake on the other corner is going to put down Ashik. Tina there for the revenge. There you go. It's Ashik who takes the revenge once again.
For now, yes, we do see not a major difference starting to become on toward the side of 3 cents, and now the entire frag points have been equalized. Definitely it gets a double, makes that to 21. Both of the teams are looking really good in terms of challenging each other. Challenging their opponent in terms of the gunfight. Reina does misses the shot, but Chet will eventually take her down. Trying to get the second guy, but he will get denied from his hands of Snowflake. 22-22 in the final stage, and definitely this is the one match header that we are hoping for, that we're looking up to see that point-to-point, head-to-head gameplay.
And indeed, we get to see that close quarter combat coming in from these two individuals, these two teams as well. The way they are retaliating is absolutely amazing. One is getting a frag, another one is just coming up with a trade. That's good. But Odin! I just got to remember that Burning Bear from the previous matchup was very good with the Odin, was coming up with some beautiful flank angles and putting down his opponent. But on the other corner, what L-Boys is trying to do is also fight back, and they are coming up with some 1v1 good fights, which again, as a perspective, as a caster, we are fascinated to watch. But at the same point, you won't get a lot of frags because every now and then the trades will be coming in if you go for the 1v1 fight. You have to build in a good counteraction and maybe some good covers for yourself so that you can fight back along with it. I mean, holding off beyond the angles and then putting down the opponent can be the mighty goal. But Wildfire, indeed a 1v2 from his perspective, and L-Boys being the attackers, indeed they are attacking. And what they are attacking is basically the scoreline, because they are demolishing their opponent bit by bit, but it's really how far they're going to go. That's the biggest question at this point, because the lead is still not that big of a lead. It's still not that big of a hindrance in the winning scenario. Remember, guys, they have to win the round. They have to win the game so that they can qualify for the next particular stage. If that doesn't happen, they're already eliminated. But of course, they're going to get the experience. That is the best part. But on the other corner, Tina has to go for a reload. Does not have a lot of ammo. Although Vandal is way more sufficient with just 1 or 2 bullets, because you can go with that single tap shot and still put your opponent down. But you have to have the precision. That's the main word which has to be underlined.
34-33. Things are starting to get heated up for both sides, as they're just trying their level best to not give away those easy frags, not to give away those easy peak angles towards their opponent. Wildfire gets a 4th one for himself. Snowflakes gets that addition. We're 36-34 now. They're definitely having that lead. Look at them. They're trying to use their movement to dodge the bullets as much as possible. And now it's going to be Wildfire again. That 5 kill streak coming on towards his side. Now you have Odin, Tina, please. But no man, 39%, right?
Well, Snowflake and Wildfire from this particular defender's perspective is doing good. They're getting some valuable frags and meanwhile putting down the competition as well. But what was that? The spam from Snowflake was not able to put down the opponent. That was Ashik. And Ashik, even before going down, was able to put down Wildfire. That was intriguing. But now the ult is here. The showstopper is indeed going to stop that Reina from doing any damage to their team. But let's see if Wildfire is going to pick up the pace. The shot goes in, but eventually a little bit up on the head. Misses plenty of the shots, and at the end what happens? We get to see a complete game changer shot coming in. Blade Storm being utilized at its full potential. Look at that beauty. Indeed missed a lot of swords, but at the end the dagger got connected. But now once again the Odin line of fire was absolutely amazing. Wanted to put down that raise, but eventually instead got the Ashik.
Let's see who gets the final love story, the happy ending of this love story between these two teams. Let's see. On towards 47, of course, it's going to be 3 cents with that lead. On towards L Boys, it's going to be a little bit hard because it's now 48. On towards the side of 3 cents, they need 4 more frags. Just on towards not to give away any more frag points from their side. There you go. It's going to be 45. Whom do you think, Reno? Do you think that this can be that one point where the match can be up to draw? Maybe you think that can happen?
No, I don't think so that it's going to be a draw. I think that it is definitely going to be one of those matches where better team is going to win. Draw is something which might not happen because if you see, both the teams are not even considering the covers. Initially, they were not considering it, but now when the timer is running low, they're definitely trying to hide a bit and eventually hold off some corners so that they can fight back with. But initially, they were like running all the way in the map and they were just putting down their opponents. But for now, calculations are coming in, and it's all because they want to win. And currently, it's three scenes which looks like they're trying to win, but on the other corner, the L boys, both Tina and Tina Ashik are trying to fight back at this point. There you go. Ashik gets taken down. It's Exo which is still alive. There is a trade fire that has to come. Blunders being done by Wildfire, and it has been cherished by Tina. But on the other corner, Reina spawned and takes down the opponent with the beautiful use of that dismissal. Gets from the harm's away. Now the Leah being utilized. Well, there you go. The beauty shot gets connected. But Tina, even before going down, gets one fair shot onto the opponent and puts him down. It's amazing.
Look at the free fire.
Wow.
Look at the amount of free fire coming in from the side of Snowflake. 57 to 53. Now it's 54 or towards L boys. Tina gets a double. We see the Rage Ultimate Rocket Fuse coming into play. Nobody's coming out of the spawn base. Oh, she gets one. 59. It feels like it's gonna be 3 cents. So it's gonna.
There you go, man. It is going to take like somewhere around 3 to 4 seconds just to cross from their spawn to the defender spawn, and it was already a lead of 4 good frags. So yeah, we have the conclusion, guys. It's going to be the 3 scenes which are going to get the blessings, because yes, they have won their particular round and they have won their particular game, which was a very good scenario. Of course, they were struggling a bit, and I got to see throughout the way that 3 scenes were like not that calculative, especially for the first 8 minutes. They were just running and eventually putting down their opponents. They were just constantly going for those aim duels. But in the later part, as the timer was going down, like it was just 1 minute or 50 seconds that was left, then they decided to go a little bit more calculative. They decided to hold off angers, and that actually paid them off well, because yes, finally they have secured their slot in the next particular stage. But of course, as they go forward, the creamy layer of this particular Valorant action is going to move forward, because every other guy who they're going to face now is actually ready with their own action. So of course, it is going to be a bit of a challenge for them to qualify till the finale, because if you are in the finale, you're going to get the chunk of the prize pool, which is 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon voucher. For now, what you're going to get is a break, and after that we'll be back with the Valorant action.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Alienware, and it represents Alienware Gaming Saturday. We just witnessed an amazing matchup between the side of these. It was a really head-to-head battle that went all till stage 4. Of course, went on till that edge of the seats where we saw both of the teams really fighting on towards that point-to-point marker where we saw the frag points getting on the same pace. We saw the gunfights getting on the same pace. But yeah, it's time for the next matchup, Raider. We'll be taking a look at the schedule for now, if I'm not wrong. Yes, we'll be taking a short look at the schedule, who's going to be playing up against next. But Trader, again, the same question kind of arises. Is this going to be a one-sided game? Is this going to be kind of like a head-to-head battle, just like as we saw between the side of Boys and Saints? I guess our next matchup is going to be between the side of Jack Sparrow facing up the side of Eclipse.
Yeah. I mean, answering to your question, Bullet, I do feel that this might be on another close contested match because the way the day started, we got to see a buffer of 12 good frags in the initial game number 1, and then eventually in match number 2, we got to see a buffer of just 4 frags. It was kind of a very close match, and we were kind of on the edge of on our chairs because this match could have actually gone in the hands of the other team as well, which was Team L Boys, but eventually it was 3 Saints, which was a little bit more calculative, and they got it all the way around. Eventually, when we talk about Sainath versus Baiters, it's Team Sainath which came over and eventually won against Team Baiters. So of course, guys, all the teams who have zeros in front of them, they are getting out of the equation, and on the other teams who have got the number 1, they are going to get qualified for the next stage, where again the challenge is going to be even more mesmerizing. But one thing is even more better, and that is the hands-on experience of the Dell Alienware M16 and M18 laptops. What are these? These are the newest in lineup of laptops coming in from Alienware, which can give you the productivity in a smaller form factor. So make sure to actually go ahead and check it out. Our Alienware experts will be getting you all the informations. But for now, what we need is a very good, intriguing, close cutthroat match. That's exactly what we're going to get. A frenzy and the ghost along with the classic is something that we're going to see a lot. Basically in the later part, we might actually get to see sheriffs being involved in the action as well. But the stage 1 is going to get started pretty soon. And once that happens, you will get to see Sova and Reina coming in from Eclipse. And eventually Jack Sparrow is going to go with the Neon and the particular Reina. But bringing in a Sova in this kind of match, yeah, I am not really expecting a lot from this particular team. So my verdict would be a little bit more different for now, and it is going to be one of those situations where the team might actually lose. So Eclipse for me, maybe they're going to lose.
Let's see, man. I feel like bringing Soa can be the shotgun play that we see around in that 5v5 action. But yes, for that, he needs to step out of the spawn zone. Straight a one-tap headshot coming in from the side of Atom. Slow fake goes down. I mean, this is... I feel like he's AFK for a moment, or he's checking or something. Anyways, now we do see the frags coming on towards the side of Jack Sparrow. There's no frag in the first stage of the game. First stage of this entire team deathmatch for the side of Eclipse, and that's kind of disappointing. Oh, we finally get that.
Well, indeed, the players are trying to fight back, but the fact is the lead is already there. It's 6-1, and the stage 1 is already done. Now, coming back to the stage 2, have to see what happens next because the Stingers will be online from here. And the Sheriff, look at that Atom. He is absorbing those shots and waiting for the right moment to be very precise with the Sheriff shot, because all you need is just one good shot right in the head, and then you can actually put down your opponent. That's exactly what happened. Atom finds another one with the Sheriff. This time it was a body shot. Lear comes in, but the Lear was not that useful, but Atom still finds the value and gets the frag done instead. Ooh, Ayush, another valuable frag for him. Stitch is the one who needs some stitches right now because just got eliminated by Ayush. Atom fights back. The Sheriff action definitely looks quite good from Atom's perspective because he's getting in some good frags, but as soon as I talked about his Sheriff action, he got taken down. But Stitch on the other corner, reverting it all out, and definitely they do have that lead, which we were kind of expecting from this particular team.
Not ready yet.
Oh boy, let's see what's gonna be the outcome for the side of Eclipse in the stage 2 section, stage 2 phase. Because for now, Eclipse is having a lot of trouble to even secure that one or few frags they are able to try. But I feel like there's a bit of not that coordinated play happening inside of Eclipse. They're not just even able to get out of the spawn zone. Yeah, that's that.
Running low.
I am looking at Neon's ult. I mean, she's on the ult and she's trying to get some frags, but what is happening? That Reina is getting all the frags away with the Guardian. So the Neon's ult was not at all useful, to be honest. Yeah, there were some chunks of damage that Neon was able to put on their opponent, but at the end, what happened? The frags are still there. It's a 7k streak coming in. Atom going all ham at this point, but this might be it. Oh, the dismissal being utilized. Oh, maybe he's going to get another frag, but that didn't happen. Let's see. The Lear comes in, but this time the Reina is going to be a little bit more unfortunate because the Lear was right in the back of those opponents. With that 28-6, look at that massive buffer coming in. Bulldog with his swift action. Neon gets another one.
Oh boy, kind of hard to see the side of Eclipse getting really obliterated from the hands of Jack Sparrow. Pops out for the skin though. Not able to recall the right name, but that really looks like a sweet skin to me. On towards the final stage, last 5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock. There you go. The kill streak is stopping anytime soon. And it's sad to see Eclipse going this way out.
Go.
With the glitch pop bundle in the hand, the opponent are definitely trying to put the pressure onto Stitch. Wanted to come up with a beautiful frag, but that didn't come through. Oh, what? Misses a lot of shots, but still the kill streak is not stopping. Well, there you go, Reina. Indeed, Atom retaliates against Snowflake and puts him down. Atom again finds Pack, and Ayush also gets taken down. So it's a 3k streak coming in for Atom. Although the corner 7-8 frags already in the favor of the other guy. That is Stitch, which is a Neon. Look at them, they're already guarding this point. They're not even letting the players come out. Again, I have to say that the calculations are not working out, especially for Team Eclipse, because what they can do is basically swing at the right time, and they can swing all alone or they can swing with each other. They can come up with a trade fire, but all those things are not at all coming in because Stitch and Atom, they're nullifying every single decision, every single strategy that the players from Team Eclipse are trying to come up with. Look at this glitch pop again being utilized, and the frags are still coming in. Ooh, misses a lot of shots, instantly runs away from the scenario because does not want to lose this fight. And there you go, another daze. What? There you go, easily going to put down that. So wow, that was a good reflex coming in. For a moment I thought that this is it for the Neon, but Neon retaliates and fights back. Pretty soon the ultimate is also ready, so he is going to go with the ultimate, but for now he wants to enjoy those frags coming in with the glitch pop angle. Oh,
I don't know. This is looking really hard. Really hard for the side of Eclipse. They're just not able to get anything out of this final stage. I feel like for the side of Jack Sparrow, the next upcoming 3 minutes and 52 seconds, as I say, they will cross the 75 or the 80 kill point mark in this matchup. Oof. Pretty bad.
Now putting a lot of pressure onto their opponent, 58-10. Look at the massive lead that is there. And Neon this time, the ult is definitely going to be a little bit more productive because Neon is getting all those frags that are very important. Here comes in. Oh, Sova just running and gunning the players down. Finally finds a valuable pick after so many losses. This individual fights back. Not just that, even Snowflake is going to retaliate. That's what I was asking from the start, from the get-go from this team known as Eclipse. They can time their attack, they can be a little bit more coordinated with their attack, and then only their value will be generated. But for now, it does feel like that everything is just going haywire for them after 1 or 2 frags. Once again, it's the lead, it's the precision, it's the accuracy of Jack Sparrow that is working out, that's for sure. The Pirates are actually acquiring the whole Caribbean in their favor now.
Definitely, man. It's kind of hard to, just anticipate that, Eclipse would be the team who would be winning this one. No way this can be the side of, not no way, I'm not trying to demotivate, but yeah, it seems very hard. The reality is in front of our screen right now. But for now, we do see Stitch trying to look away towards the other corner. Atom takes on side of Ayush. 6 kill streak coming in for the side of the Reina. Snowflake in the meantime will be able to take down the other Reina, which is going to be Atom. But Stitch will just come up running on towards the other side of the spawn base and will take down both of them. Odin gets picked up by the side of Stitch. Knows the fact that there's somebody on behind that wall. And also here's the other guy coming out of the spawn base and he takes him out without any problem.
The The frags are not stopping at this point. They're not going to stop anytime soon. 1 minute and 50 more seconds is what we are left with. And I do feel that it is definitely going to be a win for Jack Sparrow, because for Eclipse to come back, what they have to gain is basically somewhere around 62 frags. 63 now. And it's a big, massive lead that Team Jack Sparrow has already got. So Eclipse, for them, what these last few minutes are going to get constituted of is basically some experience, some good matches of Valorant. That's all they're going to get, some good frags that they might actually get in their favor. Ayush just was able to get down Stitch, and instantly a retaliation comes in from the Impress, which is kind of, at this point, very, very, very effective. And look at those all chiming sounds coming in from the Bangalore, because, yeah, it's more than the ace. She's now on like 7 or 8 kill streak, which is actually a very good scenario. 82 to 15, 83 now. Numbers are just increasing at this point. Ayush is just coming and getting spawned. That's all Ayush is doing at this point.
Yeah, man. It's hard to say again. Jack Sparrow, the team of Jack Sparrow are just like gunning down the side of Eclipse, left, right, and center. I was talking about 85 mark. I was talking about 75. In the last 40 seconds, they might even cross the. They might even just reach the threshold point of 100 mark. They have just 7 kills left, but in the meantime, Sid gets down. It's possibly a kill coming in from the side of Ayush. Yeah, it is. But in the last 20 seconds, Jack Sparrow. We both kind of know Raider who's gonna win this one. Even I feel like audience knows this part, players know this part. Just waiting it for the ultimate animation to be played out. That who's gonna be the winner. That's gonna be Jack Sparrow nonetheless. Good one tap headshot coming in from the hands of Atom. There you go, folks. We have the winner. 94 to 18. Great domination coming in from the side of Jack Sparrow.
Indeed, a very big lead coming in. Of course, this is one of those matches which we were initially anticipating that it might actually go like a close contested match, where we started the whole event today, because initially we got to see a buffer of just 12 frags and then 4 frags. But in this match, the buffer was more than 80 frags. So it's absolutely impressive the way retaliation came between both the individuals, to be honest. Eclipse coming up with some decent frags in the later part, but initially they were struggling a lot and they got contested every now and then. Ayush was also struggling. Maybe he's a new player, but of course the main goal behind this whole IP of Alienware Gaming Saturdays is to provide the opportunities for new guys to experience the whole feel of esports, and they can also get the idea of how the competitive scenario is working. So yeah, Ayush is definitely going to learn a lesson today. Maybe if he is going to be happy about the whole situation, he's going to also practice a bit more, and next time when we visit Jaipur, we might actually see this team outperforming the another opponent.
Yeah, also, folks, make sure to check out all of the social handles coming in from the side of Alienware and Intel. I definitely mentioned down in the description below. But for now, we'll be taking a short break and we'll be coming right back after. Hey guys, welcome back to Alienware and Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Again, it's going to be Bullet on the desk with me joining alongside. It's going to be Mr. Raider. Yes, Raider, we have witnessed quite a few matches today. Few of them being really one
Mhm.
sided, few of them actually being really on point with those head to head games.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you talk about the first two matches, they were the close cutthroat matches that we usually expect a lot when it comes to this type of tournament. But then again, there were some different type of matches as well, which is completely a one-sided domination coming in between the Eclipse and the other team, particularly that was there in the third number in game number 3. To be honest, Jack Sparrow is the name of that particular team, which was completely able to annihilate their opponent known as Eclipse. Things like that are part and parcel of a tournament like this. It's a team deathmatch scenario that we are talking about. The initial few stages are where people actually love to enjoy with the pistols and stingers and specters and bulldogs and guardian and whatnot comes into the picture. But later in that part, we get to see Odins, we get to see Vandals, we get to see Phantoms being utilized a lot. Although in the third game, I was kind of a little bit surprised to see that there were no operators being involved in the later part, because usually we get to see a lot of sniper action. And I love that particular weapon because one shot is going to get you one result, and that is either a miss or a hit. And if you miss, you might be the
Yeah.
hit that you are asking for the opponent. Yeah, that is the kind of thing that might happen. But other than that, pretty excited about the next particular game as well, because every single game is going to bring us a new storyline to talk about. Because yeah, the chase will be always there for that 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers that is on the stake.
Yes, folks, we also have the schedule with us. I guess it's gonna be us versus the side of team named as Kuch Bhi. So it kind of depends. We can also see the kind of Kuch Bhi action coming inside the game. It's gonna be us pro us facing down, actually doing down the domination against the side of Kuch Bhi. But yes, we have seen a lot of raw talent coming in for the side of Alienware Gaming Saturday last week. The last actually Alienware Gaming Saturday happened here at my city where I'm residing right now in Indore, and the support and the crowd was massive coming in for the Alienware Gaming Saturday. I also got the message that is the same condition happening at the Dell exclusive store located in the Jaipur, where the current broadcast is coming live in from. So it's good to see this kind of support coming in for this kind of initiative. But I would also like to request all of the players, all of the people watching the stream right now, make sure to actually check out the Dell Alienware M18 and M16 laptops. Of course,
Yeah.
one of the best laptops that you can get for your gaming, streaming. If you're a multitasker like me, there is that one of the best laptops that you can get for. But also make sure to check out the social media pages coming in from the side of Intel and Alienware to get all of the updates coming in for their latest products, the lineup of products.
And if you want to enjoy the competition of this beautiful anime gaming Saturday, what you can really do is make sure to check out the page of Esports Club as well, because all the updates regarding the upcoming tournaments from these IPs are going to be posted on that page. And apart from that, you can visit the venue. Of course, the details are right there in the description, which is the shop number 19 from Jayanti Colony. It's the Dell exclusive store that we are talking about in Jaipur. So if you are close to it, or if you are like traveling in Jaipur in the near future, you can actually go ahead and check out the whole competition that is happening. Apart from that, yeah, the availability of M16 and M18 is also going to be there. Anyway, experts will be there, who will actually, to be precise, guide you which particular laptop is going to be better for you, because depending on the budget and the work that you have, or maybe you are a casual consumer of media, you can really actually establish a good conversation with your Alienware expert, and they will let you know which particular laptop or which particular gadget is good for you, depending on your requirements. But for now, what we require is a dose of Valorant action. Patiently waiting on seeing how the next particular game is going to go, how that competition is going to evolve, because from the get-go of this particular tournament today to the last particular game that we witnessed, we got to see that the chase has been a little bit more different. But now the team that we are going to talk about is going to be Team TLB, which is on the defending side, and Team Dynamic 2 on the attacking side. Although it doesn't matter, because you don't have to really go for a plant. What really matters is the number of frags that you're going to get along the way.
Yeah, man. Let's see what's gonna be the play coming in from the side of Dynamic Duo. Some hoping for some really aggressive and combined with a defensive dynamic play coming in from the side of Dynamic Duo. But as I speak, as I say, it's gonna be Team TLP to get the first 5 frag point towards their side. Make it that 6. Pain is on the side of Wiz Avi. We also see that wingman play coming in from the side of Gecko. In the end, of course, it's going to be the side of TLB to get 2 more frag points. But to answer it back, it's going to be Neon, who is getting picked up and played from the side of Avi to take down the other guy. Actually, there are two Avis. Who is
Initially
Avi and
from the
Avi?
Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, there are multiple players with the same name, but then again, the performance is something which differs them. There you go. Pain gets a valuable one on who is Avi, and instantly Avi retaliates. So it's the Neon and Gecko, that's what I'm going to call them because the name is pretty similar. So it's the Gecko, which is trying to fight back. And there you go, he did it brilliantly. Had the Sheriff in the hand, but instantly QWERTY gives down and Pain retaliates. With the Sheriff in the hand, maybe we are going to see some more valuable frags, and that's exactly what we are looking at this point. The Gecko wants to fight back, being an initiator. Yeah, there you go, initiates one more duel. And duelists, well, they are also trying to fight back as well. It's the Neon that I'm talking about, but Gecko is very precise with his aim when it comes to the Sheriff. I'm waiting for the moment when the stage 3 and stage 4 is going to get started, when we'll get to see the Vandals in the hand and Operators in the hand. Then maybe we'll get to see the real potential of what Gecko is capable of.
Now let's see what's going to be the play. Let's see for now whether we can see the initial frags in the starting off from the side of stage 3. We do see the current change in the shift of the score lines toward the side of Dynamic Duo or not. Just for now, it's going to be the side of Team TLB to take up that 7-kill lead. As now stage 2 is getting ended in few seconds, we do see the Sheriff shots getting missed on from both sides. Now you have the new loadouts available as the in-game narrator says upon. But for now, it's going to be the Dynamic Duo get kind of picked off one after another from the side of Team TLB.
Constantly being challenged is going to be the situation at this point, and there you go. Finally, I was asking for this scenario where the Vandals will be coming in, and then only we'll get to see the precision of these two individuals. And I do feel that both the individuals from both the teams are good enough to fight back with Vandals, and they are putting up some good effect. The Champions Vandal comes in, but Avi is still going to be precise with his aim with the Guardian. Unfortunately, QWERTY retaliates. At the same point, the Bulldog comes in, and let's see if this is going to be a fair trade. Maybe, but not. Not really. A fair trade does not come in. On the other corner, QWERTY finds Avi. There you go. QWERTY finds another one. It's going to be Avi again. It's the Neon, which is constantly getting put down. But the Bulldog still being utilized, and this beautiful Phantom that is there in the hand of QWERTY might be able to find some more targets. Because for now, it's 26 to 16. That means there is a buffer of 10 good frags, and with the help of Dizzy, yes, there was a certain blind coming in, which is very, very important, but you have to capitalize on that. You have to swing at the right time period so that you can have the best effect out of it. But finally, slowly but steadily, the Gecko is still fighting back and increasing number of frags, which is very, very important at this point. He's not even kind of, let's say, keen on going for the Phantoms or Vandals. He's just sticking with the Bulldog, and he's actually being very bullish in this game, and he's putting down every single guy who is right there in front of him. But finally, wanted to swing on a guy who just spawned. Remember guys, when you spawn, you have that invincibility on you for like 1 second, and eventually he missed those shots and finally got taken down.
Let's see. For now, yes, Dynamic Duo is trying their level best to not take that. Who is Avi? Gets a double. Good shots though. And then you have the Thrash Timer coming into play, the ultimate play coming in from Sarah, who is Avi. He's unable to find anyone. But yeah, ult getting.
Bro, what is happening, man? Initially, Bullet, I got to see that there was a Daze coming in from the Neon, and that Daze was able to daze his own teammate. And finally, what happened? Ultimate comes in from the Gecko, and he again detained his own teammate. So they're basically fighting with themselves right now. It does feel like that for Dynamic Duo.
Let's see, man. 34 to 28 final stage has been already started, as I say now. Pain! Actually, Pain, sorry. He gets down the side of Avi. QWERTY on the other hand. Not gonna miss the shot from that Prime Handle, one of my favorite skin inside this game. Pain gets a double. And Dynamic Duo is actually feeling the pain of not able to take down the other Jet. As I say, Avi takes down the side of QWERTY, but no! Pain with that collateral headshot. There you go. 41. And now there's a huge difference coming in. And I'm not really sure on how Dynamic Duo can make a comeback from this.
Yeah, I mean the difference is big, no doubt in that. But the time is also there. We have 3.4 minutes, 3.45 minutes left at this point, and that particular time period can be utilized quite well. Avi, with that overdrift, he is definitely going to put down the opponent. 43-33 scores are looking very similar at this point, where Gecko is trying to find some crucial headshot picks, but at the same point, 40 patiently waiting right outside the spawn. Now the Empress is also on. Even the Blade Storm is active, but unfortunately, Pain is going to put down Avi. The days will be coming in for Quarty. Being the Empress is not going to pay you if you are actually dazed. But still, this guy known as Quarty fights back, and now the Lear being utilized. Spots one, but Neon ultimately takes the Reina down. Pain XZ on the other corner, still there with the operator and still finding some crucial valuable picks coming in. It's just not going to be that easy for sure. But they are retaliating and they're doing a good job of getting some good valuable frags.
Well enough, but for now, as we both can see, the difference is huge. The score line, the frag points, whatever you want to call it, that is huge. And I don't think so. Like, Dynamic Duo can actually play something real dynamic and get that frag out towards their side. 52 for the side of Team TLB, and it's 40 for now towards the side of Dynamic Duo. Of course, the gunfights are something really important that you need to take care of. Sound cues in this close quarter gunfights. But for now, we do see Dynamic Duo slowly and steadily trying to get on towards the withhold of the scoreline, what you said, from the side of Team TLB.
Well, for me, this is one of those games where one team is trying to set up a score, another one is trying to chase it out, but they're kind of unsuccessful at this point because this team TLB which is setting up the score, and the chase is coming in from Dynamic Duo. But unfortunately, the Dynamic Duo is not working in a duel. They are coming in a basic scenario of 1v1, and they're paying the price because if you come with your team, maybe the result is going to be a little bit more favorable. But this time, Avi, all thanks to Pain XZ choosing for that operator, he was able to put down both the individuals, and slowly but steadily they are picking up the pace. But let's see how far they're going to go. Oh, one of the blunder being made. He had that element of surprise. Unfortunately, he didn't have the precision along with it.
Oh boy. Let's see. For now, on towards the final stage, we do see the ult coming in from the side of who is Avi. Another ult getting wasted. Oh! Already missed that, but anyways, he does miss that one. It was Neon takes on the side of Jet. Pain is ultimately killing the other Pain towards his side though. 61 to 42, 52. Last 50 seconds remaining on the clock for this final stage. A lot of actually, I feel like in this team deathmatch scenario, Gecko's utility are proving really vital for both sides. And how he's able to even use his wingman, how he's able to use those flash on towards the opponent side. Is something really, I would say, vital. Oh, collateral.
So the line of fire. Pain XZ has done it, I guess, twice in this game. When, like, in just 2 bullets, he got 2 opponents. That's absolutely amazing. Now the Blaze Storm is active. That means the ultimate. And there you go. The sound of those crispy daggers right on the head are quite soothing to the mind. But at the same point, now this time, Gecko is going to put down the opponent. It was Lear that was coming in. Avi with the wall is going to fight back. But the timer is pretty much done. And with the difference of like basically 9 frags, it's Team TLB, which was from the get-go a little bit on the leading note, was able to win this particular game as well. Like they were starting it, they started basically with the lead in their favor when they had the ghost in their favor, and then eventually slowly they had that singer, then the bulldog also came into the picture, where Avi, who is Avi to be precise, which is a Gecko from the other team, he was a little bit more effective with the bulldog. But in the later part, when the stage 3 got started, when we got to see the vandals being utilized, at that point, yes, everything started to change. From there till the end, it was Team TLB which was picking the pace, and the other guys were just trying to compensate on it. They were trying to, like, bit by bit get some good frags in their favor. The Dynamic Duo was not that dynamic, but at the end, it is done. The champions are definitely going to be there, and they won with a very good competition.
Yeah, definitely. It was I would say, when the stage 2 started, I do saw Dynamic Duo trying to get back on towards those frag points, trying their level best. But ultimately, I feel like the Jet whom was picked up by from the side of Pain was playing way too good. In the initial frag rounds, in the initial stage rounds, he was the guy who was going for collateral kills, collateral damage, ultimate play, and what not, just bouncing here and there, man, in the entire team deathmatch arena. So I feel like, yes, Pain is that one key difference who led down towards the winning factor for the side of Team TLB.
I mean, it's a team effort, it's a team deathmatch that is coming in, but at the same point, if you talk about the initial few frags, if you talk about the main lead that was coming in from that particular team, it was definitely PNXZ, and the way that he was coming up with, be it his ultimate or the Vandal action, he was very precise with those things.
Yeah.
But for now, we'll be coming up with a short break, and after that, pretty soon, we are going to resume with the Valorant action.
welcome back to Alienware and Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. We are back with a short break, and yesterday we have witnessed quite a few matches, quite a few good matches here and there. The last one, of course, again a very one-sided affair, but yes, we are looking forward for more head-to-head battle between these finest teams battling out in the city of Jaipur at the Dell exclusive store.
Pretty soon we are going to go to the next stage as well, where the competition is going to increase as well, because of course the teams are going to be a little bit more better. They have beaten their opponent, they know how to play a little bit on the edge. The competition will be there, so of course I want to see that kind of competition as well, like where the close cutthroat championship will be there. The stakes are quite high, as we do know the bragging rights of winning the Alienware Gaming Saturdays is going to be there. Along with that, 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers is also going to be on the stake. If you are in the finale, you're going to get a big chunk out of it. So I am looking forward to see which other two teams who are going to move on to the finale. All the details, all the results will of course be posted on the esports club, but at the same point, if you want to really know the latest and the greatest coming in from Intel and Alienware, you have to follow their socials as well, so that you have that information. But now we are preparing the fight, and this fight will be between team 22 55, and against them we have team USP.
I like the name Team USP. As far as I know, USP stands for unique selling point. Or maybe I'm doing too much business studies these days.
Yeah.
Jokes apart. But for now, folks, yes, we do see the initial frags coming in for team 10-555, also for USP. On towards the side of Reina. He picks up the side of ISO. On towards Smoke A. Picks up the side of Penguin. Trade-off falling in hand. I like on how stage 1 is getting so much intense already. Both sides are able to pick up the trade-off at the right time.
That is the ISO versus Reina for now, and there you go. Beautiful shot being connected right over there by Romeo, who's on Woman Dater. Oh, that's intriguing. On the other corner, we have Penguin getting down. Breach, one of my favorite agents, not being utilized at its full potential at this point. Does feel like that. The blinds are not coming, the stuns are not coming in. And for now, slowly but steadily, it's Romeo which is picking the pace, and he is gaining all those frags, which is very, very important. Smokey on the other corner, smoke the Penguin, and the stage 2 is going to get started, where the Buckies, the Stingers are going to come. Let's see if it is going to be any kind of advantage. Breach with that Stinger was able to give that initial damage on Romeo, but at the end who sums it up was Romeo with a brilliant sheriff shot. Not just that, has got the Bucky as well. Stun comes in, not going to be effective enough. Dater wants to fight back, but his HP is not that adequate. So for him, it's definitely going to be a big challenge. But there you go, Romeo gets taken down. Now with just barely some HP.
Nice shot.
It's Smokia which was trying to fight back against that Reina, but yeah, Smokia smoked out that Reina, and finally it's 8-11. Team USP is sending and settling at this point with the lead of 3 good frags in their favor as an advantage as a lead.
For now, it's going to be Smoke A. Picking up a double kill. Trying to find the last guy, though. Smoke actually gets him. There you go. Penguin and Reina both goes down. Prim and Reina both goes down. Sorry, that's Breach. Sorry. Ult coming into the play.
This is going to be tough.
Ooh, misses the first
lovely
shot. Picks up the second one.
And that's the end.
I mean, for a moment when I saw that ISO coming up with the ult and he had that Marshall in his hand, I was like, bro, this is the wrong decision. But then he switched on to the Sheriff, missed the first shot, got the second one, all to an opponent who had that Ares in his hand. So a guy who is spamming onto you, you come up with a Sheriff shot, you miss one, and then eventually take down the opponent. That's the beauty from Romeo's perspective. And he definitely looks a little bit more composed and has got that precision in his favor. He's all covered up at this point. But yeah, instantly gets taken down by the Dater. It's the Bulldog that was used to put him down. Smokey on the other corner with a beautiful Guardian. Retaliates and puts down the opponent. But now the Blade Storm will be coming as the ult is ready. Penguin goes down. What about the Reina? Reina fights back.
26-15. This is going to be really intense. The scoreline isn't that big. There is not a major difference. But look at that shot. Ooh. Sweet head spot on towards the side of Smokey. There you go. Smokey just like smoking all of his opponents off. One by another, one after another. Team USP is definitely leading by a huge margin now.
Indeed, Smokia is quite good with his aim, but at this point, Penguin and Women Data are fighting back. They are picking up the pace. They are trying to come up with a chase because, again, just like the previous game that we just witnessed, this game also has a differentiating point of like 10 to 11 frags every now and then. It's Team USP which is setting up the score, but on the other corner, Team 2255 is just trying to fight back, is trying to come up with a reward. But unfortunately, it's just not that effective. Look at them. USP reaching out to a score of 31. On the other corner, 21 is where Team 2225 was stuck. But slowly they are fighting back. Slowly they are picking up the pace. I would love to see at the end who capitalizes onto whom. But Penguin, there you go, man. Again, a similar result. Smokia smoked the hell out of these particular individuals coming in from Team 2255. The way his precision is working is absolutely amazing. But this time, the days is going to work out. But still, wow, what a beauty that was. With the updraft, had the height advantage and instantly counters both the individuals down.
Oh boy, this is getting something really interesting. The difference is still quite huge for the side of Team 22 to 25. ISO goes on for the ultimate, takes out the side of Penguin. Penguin literally kind of like had no idea. Romeo comes out of the ult, picks the third one for himself, goes down. But the final stage started, Smoke won't miss, and he won't eventually on towards the side of Penguin. Straight up domination going. Straight up domination.
Not just that, eventually look at the precision that both these individuals have got. Be it the Romeo guy or the Smokia guy, both of them are looking absolutely efficient with the aim and they are picking up the pace. They are getting those valuable frags. It's very important for them to just keep on capitalizing like the way they did. The Penguin on the other corner comes up with a double shot and was able to put down the opponent as well. There you go. Slowly but steadily. Yeah, it is Team 2255 which is trying to fight back. It is definitely going to consume a lot of time because now we are left with just 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So the fights have to be a little bit more top-notch from the defender's perspective because we don't have that lead.
Definitely.
But what attackers have to do is just maintain this killing spree, maintain this fragging potential in their favor, and what they're going to get is basically a ticket to the next stage.
This is your ticket to the next matchup and the next stage that you need to survive upon to get the 15,000 worth of Amazon vouchers in this particular Alienware gaming Saturdays. But for now, Smoke gets double. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining on the clock. Oh boy, bro, he's a top-notch aimer, no doubt about it. He's a top-notch aimer. Boy, oh boy, the way he's handling those shots, the way he's just putting down his opponent is way too good at this point. Way too good.
Well, intriguing enough. They're fighting back, they're retaliating, but at the same point, as you said, the USP of this team USP is basically their aim and their coordinated attack. And they are very good with it. Look at them, outshining their opponent, but with the Ion operator now in the hand. Oh, Penguin was on the verge of getting taken down, but he missed. He missed that Reina. Woman Data finds out Romeo. And with that, we have Smokia still fighting back. Oh, there you go. Look at that reflex. The way these guys are timing their attack, the way these guys are just coming up with some beautiful swings is absolutely amazing. This is one of those potential being unlocked type of match coming in. Another shot, misses a bunch of them. Constantly goes for the reload because he knows that he is in for a bigger fight. And that bigger fight is basically go for some aces. Go for some 5k or 6k killing streak. Oh, ISO, what a beautiful assistance coming in. ISO takes down one guy that was swinging in, and that was the breach. And on the other corner, it was Smokia who retaliated as well. Wow, look at that. But finally, Smokia had to go down because he was kind of overstepping the boundaries by being in the spawn. And the defenders are also kind of not that good, but then again, average with their aim. So they are fighting back against him.
Fighting back against them, they have no other option. They have to just go on towards that killing spree. But man, the difference is huge. All they can do is just like try not to give away these kind of kills. But Smoke is like, he's an unstoppable beast right now. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, man.
Well, with this aim, he is definitely going to be unstoppable. Even Romeo is picking up the pace, but the kind of weapon choices that Romeo is coming up with is one thing that is putting him down every now and then, because he is constantly going for those operator shots where he's kind of vulnerable, because whenever he's swinging in, he's just getting spotted. But Penguin this time comes up with a 1v2. That was a brilliant attacking formation coming in from Penguin. Not just that, even the Reina is starting to outshine. But remember, guys, it's just 30 more seconds which are left right now. And in these 30 seconds, what team 2255 has to do is just basically get 30 more frags, which is indeed going to be a big challenge. They've already got 2 more, so they have to go for 28 more.
Nice.
Well, there you go, now 27.
Sorry.
Crispy shots being delivered, but at the end, the days will be coming in. Oh, there you go, a 1v2 from Smokia. Indeed, he's not going to stop anymore. The cover will be there, which is kind of a distraction for his own teammate. But at the same point, Romeo retaliates and gets one more. 80 to 49. A massive buffer of somewhere around 33 frags.
Yeah, definitely, man. And this is something that, Team USP was able to capitalize on. Good aim, good utility play. We saw, ISO going in for those vaulters you need. And definitely, the unique selling point for Team USP, just good aim, pure domination, pure, I would say, like, not just letting the side of, opponent team get out of the spawn base.
Yep.
What else you want in a team?
They were constantly trying to contradict the fact that the other guy had some aim and they were trying to fight back. Breach with those utils was also trying to put up the pressure, be it with the daisies or the blinds that were coming in, but still it was not enough. The aftershock that he was trying to utilize was also not that should I say valuable, because every now and then the counter was coming in from the ISO, and whenever the players were trying to time their attack, ISO comes up with the ult and takes down the other guy. And what Smokia did was able to retaliate against Arena or maybe some other guy, but Breach, every now and then he was getting countered. Smokia was fluent with his aim. Romeo on the other corner was kind of a very good support for him, although he is a duelist. Of course, he was playing with the ISO, and with those ults we got to see that every now and then whenever a 1v1 duel was there, he was the one on the winning end. So that's how effective this particular team was, and their USP or unique selling price will be their aim and their kind of coordinating attacks, which might help them in the later part. I really have to see what happens in the next few stages whenever Team USP is going to face next opponent, which will be, of course, better than Team 2255, because they have also qualified to the next stage and they're going to challenge now Team USP. Really have to see how USP is going to fight back then.
Definitely, I feel like Team USP can definitely go really, really good against the side of 3 Saints. We did saw a similar kind of domination coming against the side of Team Boys when 3 Saints were playing against the side of Team The Boys. I would say for the side of Team Jack Sparrow as well, they were predominant against the side of Eclipse. So yes, these are teams which are kind of like top 3 for today's Alienware game Saturday, presented by Alienware and Intel, happening at the Jaipur city. So I feel like yes, these 3 teams, other teams like these 2 teams, somewhere around from these 3 teams are the 2 teams who will be battling out in the grand finale, in my opinion.
Yeah, that definitely can be true, because after looking at their potential, after looking at their aim duels and their coordination between both the giants is absolutely amazing. It really matters how coordinated you are. Even if you don't have that good of an aim against your opponent, if you have that coordination, if you can time out your attack, if you can hold up the right corners of the map, yes, you can be effective enough. That's exactly what has been seen by teams like 3 Saints, because their aim was good, not that good when it gets compared to this particular team known as USP, or even before that when we got to see teams like Dynamic Duo who had a little bit more precise aim, a little bit more crisp aim. Their reflexes were a little bit good timed out, and eventually their usage of ultimates were also very good. It all constitutes, but even before that, the coordination parts and the call out part has to be calibrated. Then only these next secondary things are going to be there. The primary thing is basically how good are you with your aim individually, and then if you are fighting in a team, then it all depends on the callouts and the coordination with your buddy.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, folks, we are just waiting in for the next matchup confirmation to come in. I feel like it's going to be... I feel like all of the stage 1 matches have been pretty over for now, and we are waiting in for the stage 2 matches for begin. But for now, we'll be taking a short break and we'll be coming back right after it. Hey folks, welcome back to Alienware and Editor presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. We're back as promised after a short little break. And yes, I guess we are ready, Rita, for the next bracket of matches to begin. I'm really looking forward to see Jack Sparrow going up against the side of Team USP, Three Saints going up against the side of, I feel that was Team Onyx. So yeah, all of those teams who have won in the stage 1 matches. it's time to face off and filter out the best of the best from them.
I mean, after all, that's what we are here for, to know who is the best in Jaipur City. And of course, for that,
Yeah.
we are going to witness few more action. We are going to see a little bit more matches of Valorant where we'll get to see the complete cutthroat kind of scenario, or maybe one-sided scenario is also going to come, because even in
Yeah,
stage 2, we might get to see one team overpowering onto another one. And the lead of 10
definitely.
to 15 points is something where I figure out that it's kind of an average lead that we are getting to see in the past as well, where one team is getting like basically a lead of 10 to 15 frags in their favor. But moving forward, we have another match to talk about. It's going to be Onyx versus 3 Cents as we speculated. And with that, of course, this challenge is going to be intriguing. The next 9 minutes and 30 seconds are going to be definitely quite a historic moment, to be honest, for both the teams, because they can be either called as the qualified for the next stage team or eliminated team. Let's see who's going to be that eliminated one. It's Onyx who finds the first one, but Snowflake instantly retaliates to Jay. And the agent composition, if you ask me, is pretty similar, and it's quite mirror, to be honest, to each other. We have a Jet and Reina from Team Onyx. We have Jet and Arena coming in from the other team, 3 Saints as well.
Yeah, that it is just exactly mirrored. It's the same for both sides. It all comes down to that gunfire action. Who can actually aim down towards between the eyes and just straight up put up a headshot and get those quick frags into their favor. It's gonna be Onyx. To land some headshot towards the side of Snowflake. Snowflake will miss eventually a lot of shots, but he finally gets down the side of Jay. Onyx is pretty low on HP. He's trying to run behind, go for those wall bangs, but he might know somebody's coming in from behind. There you go. Jay finds the side of Wildfire. There's the other gunfight already happening on towards the corner of the ground for coffee, a green box area. There you go. Snowflake goes down. The stage 1 is almost about to end, and it's going to be Onyx with a 3-point lead. 2-point lead.
Instant trades are coming in. If Onyx is getting a frag, 3 Saints is trying to get a frag as well. But for now, yes, of course, the lead is there, right there in the hands of Team Onyx, which is not that surprising for me, because the way they performed against their formidable opponent in the previous stage 1 was again quite similar to this one. Marshall in the hand, wanted to outperform, but what it really resulted in downfall of that particular individual, because Marshall is a good weapon, but then again, if you don't have the precision, it's a single shot type of weapon, and you have to go for the reload again, you have to go for the preparations again, but there you might actually get taken on. But Onyx in the long range is very effective with the Sheriff. He's not even actually trying to go with the Stinger or some other weapon. He's just utilizing that Sheriff and annihilating his opponent. Won't be an understatement, to be honest. The heals are there. Oh, that was a brilliant shot being delivered. One more bullet in the gun, but unfortunately the Ares is going to be far more productive, far more effective, because it's a spam weapon. It can put through many more bullets, and there, yes, Team 3 Saints have got an edge.
Oh boy, there you go. Saints are definitely trying to wrap up that aim game. Wildfire trying to kill off the Lear. Gets taken down by Jay eventually. Now you have the Bulldogs coming into the play. Then you have Guardian coming into play, coming in from the hands of Wildfire. It's going to be Onyx to shut down the side of Wildfire for the time being. And yes, Onyx, they're trying to maintain that lead. They're trying to chase down the lead.
Well, the Devour was there. Reina was trying to recapture her HP, but at the end was taken down instantly by Jay. And maybe similar situations will happen, but no, this time the trade will be coming in from Onyx and 3 Saints as well. Both the teams are looking quite equally well built, and that's what we were really expecting when we got to know that the stage 2 is getting started very soon. So yeah, both the teams are productive, both the teams are effective with their aim. Oh, there you go, Onyx and Jay. With the combined effort, these guys are still building it up. These guys are still getting the lead in their favor. 24 to 17, that means there is a lead of approximately 7 good frags, which is again quite significant. It's not like 2 or 3 frags, it's 7 frags. A big number indeed. But now it's just all about those 6 frags. Snowflake is going to get surrounded by the bullets in the back end. There you go. Jay takes the opponent down and constantly devours the solo orb that he's going to get. Vandal comes into the action, and instantly Onyx is going to recapitalize, get 1 frag. And now I do believe Onyx is just going to fight back even better. We will get to see some crucial frags coming in. But Wildfire with that height advantage definitely was a little bit more effective. The judge in the hand almost got distracted, and through that the price was paid.
Right, the price was paid, and there you go. I feel like in the final stage anything can happen. I feel like
no.
on the caliber on how 3 Saints and Onika playing. I feel like 3 Saints will not be that far away to chase down those 9 frag pointers towards their favor. But oh, Snowflakes and get played away. Coming in with a good shot from the side of Onik. Jet. Goes on for the ult. Knives are out. Try to put down the shot. All the knives are getting missed. Here's the sound coming in from the right. That draft. It's kind of hard. It's still kind of hard. Onik puts down the side of Wildfire. 31 to 22.
32 to 22, that means there is a buffer of 10 good frags. Usually we expect this kind of scenario, but this is stage 2. I was looking forward to have a little bit more cutthroat type of competition. Maybe that is going to come because we are still left with 4.5 minutes, so maybe that is going to be there in the leader part. But yes, the Blade Storm coming in from Wildfire is going to be effective. It's not like Onyx Blade Storm where he missed a bunch and then immediately the knives were out and finally the Vandal he was able to come up with some frags. But Snowflake, what a beautiful, beautiful retaliation. And Jai instantly gets taken down, and where the buffer was like basically of 10 frags, now it's all about just 5 frags. Maybe that buffer is just going to go down because the way these guys are fighting is absolutely amazing. With the Oni Phantom in the hand, a very good weapon of course. There you go. The Devourer will be coming in. Empress is now the case where Jay is, but once again the Empress got denied. It's not the first time, it's the second time when the Empress has been denied. The ult of that Reina has been denied. Firstly, it was from Onyx perspective. They denied 3 Saints ult, and now it's 3 Saints ult. 3 Saints time to deny the Onyx ult. Well, there you go. Few more shots right there on the Tetris. Onyx, valuable one indeed. Valuable one. 39 to 31. There you go. The Vandal action from Onyx is now getting highlighted, of course, due to his precision. Oh, there you go, man.
Oh boy. He's just going for it. He's not stopping. He's just going for it. He's just not letting anyone come down to just shut him up right on the face. And the words might fall short to appreciate his gameplay for the time being. He goes down, shuts down the opponent, takes the recovery off from the left side. It was actually the right side. Plays on the center, takes up the recovery orb, and just went on with it. But as I speak, Snowflake will be able to take down the side of Onyx, and Wildfire will be able to take down the side of Jay. 46 to 35, 2 minutes 50 seconds remaining on the clock for the final stage. I almost felt that 3 Saints can actually make a comeback, but Onyx is not giving any space, any breather with the side of 3 Saints.
Whoa, look at that Onyx going all ham. The way his precision is working is absolutely amazing. Maybe this time he's going to get taken down because he was stuck in a crossfire. Oh, a 1v2 with the Reaver Vandal, sorry. Wow, lovely. Lovely play. Jay also timed his attack quite well. He was holding up a very good corner, but now this is Onyx turn to really outshine. It was a 1v2 for Jay. Brilliant indeed, but Snowflake retaliated. Reina versus Reina. That's one way to put down the opponent. On the other corner, some good sprays. Now just 3 more bullets. Definitely has to go with the reload. Yeah, the reload will be coming in. Devourer coming in from the Reina after putting down Jay. Snowflake. Let's see how Snowflake is going to fight from here. There you go. Jay once again builds in a very good angle and fights back. But Wildfire retaliates and puts down on it. It has not been a very effective match for Wildfire, to be honest, because constantly he has been taken down. But now, slowly but surely, he is also picking up the pace. Instantly, as I talked about his pace, he got taken down. And there you go. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shots getting connected from both the ends. But there is a buffer, and that buffer is, to be honest, quite big. It's a 20 kill buffer coming in. It's Onyx which is appreciating that buffer, and on the other corner 3 Saints still struggling to really come up with 50 in their favor.
I don't know what to say at this point of time, but yes, it's really hard for the side of 3 Saints to now make a comeback in less than 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock as I speak. Onyx do sees the side of Snowflake trying to come up from the green box behind, trying to go for some wall bank, but eventually will be Jet putting on the side of Wildfire. Yes, I feel like it's the end of the story for the side of 3 Saints in this Anyway gaming finale. The last 50 seconds, we are just waiting eventually for the winner to pop out. The animation to say that's gonna be the side of Onyx. 3 Saints, kudos to them for not giving up. At this point of time, they're still just going in for it, not letting the side of Onyx to kind of over deliver. But yes, 3 Saints, kudos to them for fighting it back at this point of time as well.
71 to 46. There we go. A massive, massive, massive lead coming in. Of course, there is a lead of now approximately 24 points, which is absolutely amazing. 24 points is not a joke to get. Now there you go. It's 25. It's 26 now. Just increasing the number of points that are needed. 25 to be precise, and there you go. On the other corner, even three teams are trying to fight back, but the timer is just going to run out. 74 to 49. A buffer of
74 to
approximately 24 points is something that we are going to get. 24 points, again a massive deal. Of course, this kind of lead I was not really expecting that to be specific in the second stage. We could have actually seen that particular scenario in the first stage, but eventually Onyx was way too good with his aim and also his teammate. Of course, Team Onyx was able to now secure their slot in the next particular stage, which is again very, very important for them. But securing a slot in the grand final is something everybody is watching out for. On the other corner, for Three Saints, the coordination, it was good initially, but in the later part they started to falter down. They were both aiming, but on a different note. They were not coming up in a synergized way, and that actually costed them the whole game.
Definitely. For the side of Three Saints in the stage 2, stage 3, they were trying their level best, but slowly and steadily, yes, it was a side of wanting to just come up sneakily, try to go for those corner play, try to not let the other side to just dominate on towards them. And yes, especially towards like Jet and Rena towards the other side, it was just way too good. The aim game was way too good for the player playing in as Jet. Talking about the side of Three Saints, yes, they tried their level best. The most interesting part is that they didn't give up. They're not like, hey, we just participated. We just need to just aim down our mouse here and there. We are almost on towards losing the entire game. They gave their level best, and that's the best part about their team in this Alienware Gaming Saturday. They didn't choose to give up. They fight it as a true warrior.
Indeed, they were fighting for the last second, and eventually they were able to come up with some good moments with where they had like a difference of like just 5 or 6 frags. But then again, Onyx decided to pick up the pace. In the later part, the coordination worked out, and just exactly like what happened in the stage 1 happened in the stage 2 as well. In the later part, when they had their preferred weapons, when they had their preferred abilities, and the ultimates already unlocked, they were timing their attacks off. Onyx, on the other corner, to my surprise, was not that effective with his blade storm.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate coming in from Jet, because his daggers were not at all connecting, his knives were not at all connected. But from the other corner, yes, the knife of the other Jet was definitely connecting. But then again, if you really want to go with the ultimate, you have to have those series of frags. You have to collect the ult orbs in your favor. That's where every now and then it was Team Onyx which was picking up the pace, which was getting the lead. And not just that, even in the frags department, they were definitely very good, and that's one of those reasons why they have now qualified to the next stage. But yeah, in the later part, we will get to see how that challenge is going to get demolished, because of course better teams are going to be there up against them. But I am happy to see that Onyx, especially in the stage 2, outperformed, and in a very big manner they outperformed, because a buffer of 24 frags is something that we don't really expect in these later parts.
Yeah, definitely. In stage 2, stage 3, it comes down to that really minor breakaway difference that we've seen the matches. But a buffer like 24 was something really not expected. This is for a fact that yes, Team Onyx are really good in their team coordination, their agent selection, everything from A to Z. But yes, folks, I feel like our next matchup is coming up for, like, if we talk about the schedule, we have Team Synapse facing up the side of Survivors, we have Eclipse facing up the side of TLP Bums, and then you have the team name as USP facing up the side of Kuchpi. So really interesting names. Let's see what are those interesting action. Let's see what kind of interesting actions that we see from these teams which have really interesting names.
Yeah, interesting name. Even more interesting is the aim and eventually the gun game that is there in the game, which is quite intriguing, to be honest. I'm looking forward to see how USP is going to play, because we just before this particular game got to say their own type of scenario, and USP was very good with it. Pain XZ, if I'm not wrong, is the guy who was playing with the Jet. He was very efficient with the aim. His reflexes were quite good. So for me personally, I want to see Team USP fighting up against Team Onyx, because Onyx is also quite good with the Jets. So Jet versus Jet, both of the Jets with good precision. Really have to see then how the callouts are going to work out, how the aim and how the duels are going to work out, because if both the Jets are good, if they're nullifying each other, if they're neutralizing each other, what has to happen is basically the other counterpart of your team has to perform, or should I say outperform the other counterpart of the opponent's team, because if that happens, yes, their lead will be there. I feel Team Onyx versus USP is going to be definitely one of the most close contested match.
Let's see. At this point of time, I don't want to make any assumptions which I can't deliver at this point of time. I don't wanna just jinx it, but because for the fact that I thought I anticipated there not being like a major difference coming between these two teams in the last match that we saw between the side of Onyx and Thesans, and Onyx just kind of obliterated 24-25. Frag difference is a major one. But yes, our next match, like I
Yeah.
said, is either going to be Sinans facing at the side of Survivors, Eclipse facing at the side of TLB, USP facing at the side of Kuchbi. They are the final 6 teams, which will eventually lead up to the grand finale of this week's Alienware Gaming Saturdays, presented by Alienware and Intel. I remind you, folks, the entire action is happening at the Dell exclusive store situated in the Jaipur city. All of the details are mentioned down in the description below. If you are in the Jaipur right now, I really like to request to go on check out the latest lineup of laptops coming in from the side of Dell Alienware M18 and Dell Alienware M16. They are some of the best laptops,
Yeah.
gaming laptops that you can actually purchase if you want a laptop you can really rely on in terms of streaming, multitasking, gaming. Everything is sorted if you get this laptop.
Yeah, I mean, of course, with all those RGB lightings, we oftentimes just assume that this is a laptop which is just meant for gaming, but that is not the case. M18
Yeah.
and M16 is a type of laptop. These are the type of laptops which can be very productive for you, even if you are a coder or if you are a casual gamer, or if you are just there for the media consumption or maybe multimedia consumption, like movies or web series is something that you usually often watch in the laptops. Then also these particular individuals are very good. The firmware and also the support of Intel along with the Alienware's hardware is something that you are going to crave for, of course, when you see these laptops. So for that, what you have to do is basically go to Jayanti Colony, shop number 19, the Dell exclusive store right there in Jaipur city. And if you are close in the neighborhood, make sure to check it out. And even if you are not there in the Jaipur, I would suggest that just open your Google Maps and eventually search for Alienware exclusive stores near your city, and make sure to visit, because the Alienware experts right over there are going to let you know that these are the specific things that you might really want depending on your need and your budget as well.
Definitely. If you are looking for a gaming laptop right now, if you are the kind of guy who likes to kind of like a multitasker like me, like open 10 tabs on Chrome here, open 10 tabs on our browsers here, open 10 slides over there, open something else in the background, and you don't want your system to crash, your laptop to
Something
crash.
else, yeah.
Dell Dell Alienware M18 and then Alienware M60 are the laptops to go for, folks. Jokes apart, folks. Yes, you're waiting in for the next matchup to begin. Again, Rita, if we want to make some predictions right now, who do you think from these brackets? Team Cyanide facing on the side of Survivors, Eclipse facing on the side of TLB, USP facing on the side of Kuchpi. Whom do you think are actually gonna win and proceed on to the next semi-finale stage?
For me, it's either Onyx or it's USB. Onyx has already qualified, so there we go.
Okay.
Because Onyx, the way they played was absolutely amazing. Another team for me is going to be Team USP because of their precision. We just went them like 1 or 2 matches back, and the way they were working out, the way they were timing out their attacks, it was absolutely amazing. It's all about the coordination. If you have the precision, then it all trickles down to how you are coordinating your attack, how you are moving in the map, how you are actually clearing the corners, are you using those utilities or not. But in terms of that, in that department, I definitely believe USP was quite good. So for that reason, have to say that USP might be able to qualify to the semis.
And what about Survivors and Team Cyanide?
Team Synath and Team Survivors, I mean, they were good, but eventually they were kind of an average team for me personally, because the way they were moving in the map is something that I was not really happy about. They were good against beating their opponent in the stage 1, but eventually when you talk about the second game, the second stage, that is going to be even more challenging. First game was good. You are facing up against an opponent which you don't even know that maybe he was good, maybe that opponent is good, maybe that opponent is not that good. But eventually when you talk about the stage 2, of course that opponent is going to be a little bit more better than the previous one. So it's going to be a big challenge in terms of reading your opponent, in terms of figuring out how they're going to fight. But yeah, as you asked, the TLB Bumps and Survivors, both of the teams were good. Eclipse on the other corner struggled a bit, as we did saw against Team Jack Sparrow. So definitely have to see how Eclipse is going to pick up the pace in the later part. Synath, how they're going to perform is something that we have to really see. Synath was able to beat Team Baiters, so yeah, they are good enough. Have not seen them performing on the stream, so can't really predict or can't really give my verdict on it. But for Team USP, for Team Onyx, we have already seen what they're capable of. And for USP, I am definitely rooting for them in the later part. But now we will get to see the game known as Synath versus Survivors. It's a team that match, and yeah, the teams are ready with their agents as well.
Teams are ready with the agents. Daytona.
I'm out of here.
it is the side of Alo, and he picks up side of the first kill, coming in towards the side of Survivors, and there you go. It's gonna be Zodiac to pick up the side of Neon. ISO. There's gonna be some agent facing on toward the center of the map. It is actually gonna push. There you go, that Spectre. There you go. Picks up the side of Alo. Picks up the side of Unity. And the score ends 2-2.
Gotta go.
The Stinger will be coming online now. Stage 1 is very close to its end, but the situation looks pretty much composed. Both the teams have got their equal frags in their favor, but as I talked about that, it's Team Synath which is picking up the pace, and they have got that lead in their favor. Unity XD retaliated with the Ghost and finds a crucial one. And now with the Frenzy in the hand, of course you can be valuable, but then again you can't be that precise because it's a spam weapon. In the close quarter, Frenzy might actually pay you the right verdict, but in the far angles, in the long range fights, you can't really rely on a weapon like Frenzy or a weapon like Stinger. You have to have some precise weapons like Sheriff or Ghost in your favor. Even Classics can actually get you better results. But this time the crouch won't work because it was a ramped fight, and it is going to be in the favor of Team Synath.
Yeah, let's see what's going to be the play coming in for other team for now. You take a look on toward the side of Alo. It picks up side of Raze. The stage 2 difference isn't that much, as you know, we are just like 1 minute inside the stage 2. Picks up the side of Monster. Faces up the side of Raze on towards the side of balcony area. There you go. Alo picks up the side of Unity. Zodiac with the Stinger. Will be able to take on the side of Neon. Now you have the ult ops spawning. If you absorb those ult, take those ult ops, you can definitely charge up your ult way too quicker and just go with your ult plays. Might be the kill coming in for the side of Raze with that nade. Daytona goes down, and with that Stinger spray, that's gonna be ISO.
Ares in the hand, they're trying to now compensate, they're trying to build in that closure. They don't want to really be in a situation where they have to fight back for a lot of points in the later part, so they're trying to just gather as many points as possible with those Arises. Although the result is just not that favorable, as we do see that both the players are just getting countered every now and then. It's Daytona who is also going to get countered now, back and forth. The fights are looking quite efficient. Now Zodiac moving in with the Bulldog, possibly taking some good fights, but with that satchel is going to completely disorientate that player. Zodiac finds Ali, and now from there we have Zodiac now getting completely countered.
Not ready.
Let's see what's going to be the play coming in from the side of Survivors. Team Synath have definitely made a comeback and make the lead really quite interesting for the side of Survivors to play upon. Daytona with that Bulldog makes down the side of Unity and Zodiac all together on that staircase path. And there you go, the Phantom coming into the play now. 8 takes a little bit of damage. Has the utility play charged up and ready. The satchel down towards staircase. Has the angle. Alo had that peeker advantage though. Didn't shot on the right time. And there you go. Zodiac picks up side. Daytona. Both players getting killed off. Team Synath are actually looking quite strong as stage 3 gets ended, and we have the final stage starting in less than few seconds. And there you go.
So the next 5 minutes and 45 seconds are going to be very crucial, because now you have the premium weapons. Premium weapons means the best of the best. The Vandals, the Phantoms, the Operators, and the Odin. Well, you can really rely on these weapons, that's for sure. The Boombot gave up the position, but even after that, Team Synath was unable to capitalize on that scenario, because Boombot giving up the position and also damaging on the player. For a moment I was like, yeah, this is it. He is going to put both of them on, or at least get one. That was not the case, but finally they did got it. Unity retaliated and gets Alu now. And it's Daytona, which is now swinging in. Wow, that was a brilliant shot coming in. But with the Phantom, you have the perk of spamming it out. You can actually go for those sprays. With the Vandal, yes, the sprays can be delivered. But it is going to be all the way in the map. But oh no, Alu misses. And that was a big blunder. Now the showstopper will be getting utilized. This guy has no idea where the opponent is. Oh, Neon survives. But showstopper was not that, like, let's say, fruitful. But at the end, with the Vandal, this guy paid the price and this guy get the job done. Unity is still fighting back, 28-21. 7 good buffer points in the favor of Team Synath.
Oh boy, the final stage. Team Synath looks definitely one for
Destabilizing.
one for the victory books. That they are able to get those frags way too easily. But for now, it's gonna be the side of survivors to get some kills though. But no, Team China just denies the side of Daytona. No more gunfights getting on towards the side of survivors. And right now they're just looking into suppress the side of survivors on both the spawn area.
I mean, they're constantly trying to fight back, constantly trying to pick up the pace, but at the same point, the way they're guarding the spawn is absolutely amazing. It's Neon, which is picking up the pace. Daytona got Unity down. Now Alu, with that beautiful bundle in his hand, going to swing, and unfortunately, Arena was a little bit more preoccupied while checking the angles of Alu, but Alu fights back, and both of these individuals have got some crucial frags in their favor. Now it's Team Silent's turn. Have to see what happens. Empress mode is on. Oh, Alu is going to get countered. Zodiac finds a valuable one. Neon also on the ult. Overdrive being utilized. But that overdrive is just going to get futile. Because Reina, with that Empress in her favor, is going to put a beautiful bullet right in the head. And with that, now it's 25 to 39. That means a buffer of 14 good frags that is coming in. Well, to be honest, I was not at all expecting this kind of play. Oh, the operator's barrel was quite visible. Another shot makes a blunder of missing it. But Reina from the other corner. Oh, sorry, not Reina. It was the Neon which countered. But instantly, Reina with the Empress in her favor retaliates, and Neon does not have any idea about the location. Reina swings, and Reina gets it done.
Reina swings, Reina gets it done. There you go, Zodiac with that Empress play on. You won't dismiss. Takes down 6th guy. Alu firing from the spawn. Bro, you gotta get out.
No distraction.
Yeah. There you go. And he goes for the ult. He might have a chance though. There you go. Oh! Takes up a side of ISO. And it's quite possible that Survivors can make a comeback now. It's quite possible if you ask me.
Okay, but I feel that Team Sana is still right there recapitalizing, right there fighting back. So let's see if that is indeed going to be the case. But Zodiac and his teammate, the weapon choices that they've got is just definitely not being effective. Oh, the Vandal against an operator. Indeed, that Vandal is a little bit more effective, but this time the Leer is going to pick up a very good spot. Not just that, even Neon can be getting consumed very soon with barely few HP. Neon trying to fight back, but look at that, Alu retaliating and picking up the pace again. 33 to 45, a difference of 12 good frags. Another shot. Once again, we will get to see Alu being effective. Oh no, not for a long period of time, because it's Zodiac who is going to fight back. Alu once again getting respawned, ready for the challenge, but look at Daytona. Barely with some HP, but yes, with the precision, Daytona fights back.
It's still quite, hard to say, if Team Survivors. I know for a fact that I just said Survivors can make a comeback, but as now there's a huge difference of 10 kill points. I feel like Team China already less than a minute remaining for the final stage to end. Less than a minute remaining for this matchup to end. Daytona is just not stopping. Goes in trying to go for the 6th flag, and there he gets it eventually.
I stopped their raise.
Getting those flags are very, very important, but trust me, every single matchup is going to be equally important, because at the end it's all about the qualifying stage and you have to really go for the tickets to the finale. But what a way to really gatekeep. The dismissal was utilized. Now the overdrive is also going to get utilized, but instantly the Neon gets neutralized. That's interesting. Now with some pain shells, grenade being used. Daytona again gets a respawn. Yeah, man, it's a big trouble. It's a big trouble for Team Survivors at this point. There's a buffer of 10 frags straight up, so the comeback is out of equation. The comeback is out of existence, and it is for sure going to be Team Sanath who is going to cherish this lead in their favor of 9 beautiful frags from the start, from the get-go. Team Sanath was trying to, let's say, maintain their terms, kind of showcase that how fruitful they are, how prudent they are with their game skills, and in the later part we got to see that they are indeed quite effective with their game. So yeah, the lead is there in the favor of that particular team. Daytona and the other guys, that was the Neon, they were trying to constantly fight back, but it took a lot of time. It took a lot of coordination from the corner. And in the later part, when you have a situation where your opponent is already ready with the lead of 10 or 12 or 15 frags in their favor, the mental pressure also climbs in, because you see that the timer is going down, your frags are not coming in. So unfortunately, these guys lost. But now a break will be coming in, and after that, we'll resume the Valorant action.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Alienware and Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. We are back after a short little break. Yes, the things are getting heated up as we are coming down to last 4 teams. Like we have last 2 remaining matches for the semi-finale. And yes, it's gonna be, I would say, a banger of a matches because all of these teams have won the stage 1 matches, stage 2 matches. It all comes down to this final matches that they have to survive and lock their slot for the grand finale for this week's Alienware Gaming Saturday presented by Alienware and Intel.
Of course, that's the goal, because then again, there is the stakes of 25,000 rupees worth of the Amazon vouchers that are on the stake. And if you are able to qualify for the finale, even if you are the runner-up, you are going to get 10,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers. And if you are the champions, you are going to get the bragging rights. And apart from that, you are going to get 15,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers, which is of course going to get divided in between your teammates. Don't do that. But on the other corner, Team TLB versus Eclipse is what I'm going to witness. Dizzy being utilized initially, was not able to capture anybody, but on the other corner, look at this. Both the individuals, the Reina and the Jet, got damaged. If it would have been a 1v1 fight, I am damn sure that the individual would have been able to put them down. But now Eclipse with that initial lead, with one good frag in their favor, they definitely look good. But Akuma, he fights back from Team TLB bombs.
No sweat. Run, little man.
For now, it's still hard to say. Like Eclipse not able to take some early flags into their favor, kind of surprising because Eclipse is that one hell of a team, but so much strong in terms of the firepower, the gunplay coming onto their side. There you go. Kuma takes one. It's going to be Eclipse to get shut down. The side of Atom to take down the side of Kuma in the trade game. Stage 1 looking like it's going to end up between the score lines looking like 5-3 or maybe 5-4. Yes.
Frags are still coming in. 6-3. Stage 1 is now going to end. So for sure now, slowly but slowly things are going to be a little bit more drastic. But the mosh pit utilized at the right angle. Indeed, the players were able to jump it out because the placement was not that adequate. On the other corner, Akuma fights back once again. He gets a 1v2 done. Oh, that stinger! Beauty that was, because both that guy Stitch and Atom were not at all concerned about the guy who is going to hold this particular corner. But yes, indeed, it's Akuma who is going to hold off that particular corner, and very soon, with all those ult ops, the ult will be coming in. And there you go, the ult is here. QWERTY fights back and takes down Stitch, but Atom instantly takes the trade off. Marshals and singers are something that can they can really use. But 13-4, again a very big lead. Was not really expecting this kind of competition, but trust me, the later part of this whole tournament is going to show us a little bit more clarity, give us more clarity. But Akuma still has not fallen. Oh, look at the number of frags. Dizzy and then Wingman as well. What a plethora of utilities already being dished on that individual. But finally, Stinger not being that effective in the long range, Akuma had to pay the price. And that's why Akuma got down. But Akuma is back with the ultimate. Let's see if that ultimate is going to be fruitful enough. Misses all the knives, but at the end, the Bulldog comes in to save the day.
Of course, Bulldog comes in to save the day for the side of Team TLB. But look at the Phantom, really like the green and the grey accent on this skin. Gotta give to the team, man. They have a lot of currency inside the game. But jokes apart now, folks, there's going to be a really huge lead coming in for the side of TLB. Eclipse needs to bounce back if they want to change the pace of the game towards their side. They want to shift the pace of the game towards their side. But QWERTY, well, good straight house transfer. Takes on both of the players. Going in for his utility play. Nobody came out on the same spot. Wingman towards the left corner. There you go. Akuma goes down from the hands of Stitch. That might be Atom to take on the side of Akuma. And the scoreline is huge, dude. I like in the almost the semi-finale stage. I didn't expect this to happen. I mean, it's more than 20 on average.
I would say just wait for a little longer, because now the Vandals will be coming in very soon. So maybe Atom and Stitch are going to fight back. Patiently waiting for that moment. But honestly speaking, it had not come yet. And the callouts are also not that adequate. but he's going to regain his dizzy, and the wingman, the Gecko, is ready to fight back again. Apart from that, the glitch pop Vandal is going to be there. Effective enough. There you go. The player swinged. But even when you see that a guy is using that beautiful Odin, how can you really swing on them? And here comes in. This time maybe the effectiveness will be coming in. There you go. Atom fights back. Akuma retaliates.
Grounded.
Ooh, the glitch pop Vandal demolishes the opponent. 12 to 27. A buffer of good 20. A buffer of somewhere around, I believe, 15 packs. Again, there you go. Another retaliation. Stitch finds a value. Atom retaliates. This is the thing that I was waiting for, where both the teams have got their precise weapons, or should I say preferable weapons, and now they're willing to fight. But what was that? Bro, he had a Vandal, but he decided to come up with a classic left click, and he paid the price.
Definitely, I mean, the final stage is pretty clear with the scoreline, folks. You can take a look at the clocks, just 4 minutes, 40 seconds, 37 seconds, as I say. And the scoreline is used. That's pretty on average with a 15-pointer game of a lead coming in towards the side of Team TLB. Eclipse is getting shut out from the side of TLB. You know, they have to kind of fight back.
Peace.
I feel like they can somewhere get around towards the scoreline of 25 and make up the mark point. Like, they are definitely worthy of surviving up till here.
Crash got him.
Oh, that was not good,
I
man.
gotta wait.
Being detained right in the mid flight. The updraft was there, but finally the detained is now going to get lifted. So this is the moment where they are going to fight back. This is the moment where they might actually challenge out their opponent. But despite of that, the Jet was unable to find out anything. Akuma retaliates with the Vandal and gets the value. Ooh, Quirty. That was brilliant.
Three.
Champion's Vandal in the hand and performing like a champion as well. Because the frags are still coming in. Team Eclipse. Yeah, it feels like that they are in the Eclipse because they are unable to get any kind of good value. 41 to 17. Look at this. Already a buffer of 26 good frags. 26, 27 frags in the favor. Oh, this is an easy frag coming in for Akuma as the wingman goes in and dazed the opponent.
Kind of hard to see, Eclipse not able to perform against a team like TLB because Eclipse were really good in the last stage of the matchup against the other opponent
Blocking
team.
sight.
But for now, yes, last 3 minutes remaining on the clock beside of the pit. I still feel they can at least go
Whoa.
up till score line of 30, but Kuma and his teammate are just not letting them breathe, dude. Just not letting them breathe. This is way too
Yeah,
good.
it's like that.
Atom, as soon as he respawned, he got to see that there is an opponent peeking out to him, and then the dizzy also comes in. The speed of the dizzy was not that accurate, of course. After the updates, after the buffs that Gecko has got, the dizzy has got, the speed is a little bit more accurate. But this time he was able to dodge it, and finally was able to retaliate with 52-19. Again, a very big buffer, man. Can't really underestimate this situation at this point because Akuma and his teammates, yeah, they are doing a very good job of getting all those frags in their favor. Now the dizzy being utilized once again. The dash comes in. Pretty accurate with the shots. Let's see who's going to overpower who. Stitch retaliates and it's Quirty who goes down this time again.
Looking forward to see a game, where both sides actually counter each other with the same amount of frags. But yes, maybe the next one. Which knows for a fact that Quirty might be there. Quirty also anticipates the shot. Double kill. Not a double kill, like double kill for the entire team. No take down the side of Eclipse, but yeah, quick spawn are coming in. So for minute 40 seconds, we see to announce, MTL be winning this one.
It's a big challenge at this
Out of my
point
way.
for Eclipse to come up with a comeback because there is a buffer of, look at that, 28, 29 frags, and it's just going to increase, that's for sure. They're not going to slow down, they're just going to pick up the pace. Look at that. Both Quirty and Akuma, they are picking up the pace bit by bit. They are just outperforming their opponents. There you go. Thrash goes in and Detain has been dodged. That's interesting. The Thrash got dodged with the updraft coming in from Stitch. Quite intriguing, and Stitch retaliates with the beautiful hose that he has got in his hand. But
Right there.
the time has run out, to be honest. Now we are left with just one more minute, and the lead of 30 plus points is something that is a drastic lead. They have a judge in the hand. Was not really expecting that the judge or the shorty can bring in something valuable. It was shorty, I believe, that was there in the hand. But at the end, 62-27 is the scoreline. Buffer is there, and it's quite evident that the team which is going to move forward to the next stage is going to be Team TLV.
Man.
4.
Looking forward to see the side of you know the other team trying to power their way out of this domination. Now here comes the orange sprays. Why not? You're already winning, man. 10 seconds left on the clock. Minus yes 70 to 28, 67. Akuma takes up the side of Stitch. He's just way too dominant right now. He's way too dominant.
Dominant, effective, whatever you want to call it out, you can just say at this point, because 40 points of a buffer in stage 2. Not really expecting that, but eventually that's what we get. 40 points of a buffer. It's a big statement coming in from this particular team, and TLB, they are now going to move forward to the next stage, which is potentially going to be the semis. From there, the challenge will increase, of course, because Onyx is already on to that note. We have other teams like Zainath also trying to perform over there. So it's definitely going to be a big challenge for these individuals to outperform their opponents in the later part, because as we go up on the stages, the competition also improves a lot. So for that reason, have to see how Team Zainath or how Team Onyx or how Team TLB Bumps is going to perform, because there is one more match of this quarter finale stage, or should I say stage number 2, that is left. It is going to be Team USP versus Kuch Bhi. So I would love to see how this particular match is going to go, because from the get-go of the stage 1, when I got to see in the later part that Team USP was performing, their performance actually made me quite curious that how they're going to perform against a worthy opponent. It's not like the stage 1 opponent was not the worthy, but they were not that experienced. So now when the experience meets the experience, it's all depends on the call out, it all depends on the synergy with your teammate. So really have to see how they're going to configure that.
That comes down to that really crucial play of, definitely one is that you gotta get those gunfights in. Definitely you gotta play with the best anticipation. You gotta be really good on your aim. You gotta really good with your shots. But the second thing is actually the last and the most important thing is definitely also just play on that coordinated play with your duo. If that goes out, your duo gets eliminated, then it also. I know the respawn timing is something really small, but I feel like that is also very important to be on that coordinated play.
You have to be coordinated. You have to be well coordinated. Your callouts should be precise. But there is one more information that we really want to give you, and it is that the semi-finale and the finale will be on the offline mode. So if you are there in Jaipur, make sure to go ahead and meet Excali as well, and along with that, meet your winners as well, man. The champions are going to be there, and in approximately like 1 hour or 2 hours, you will get to know who is the champion. Because the wild interaction, it is going to be there in the offline mode for the next few matches, specifically for the semi-finale and the grand finale. But there is one more match that we're going to see, and that match is potentially between USP and Kuch Bhi. And whenever that matchup happens, we will be quite intrigued to see what the agent selection is. But at the same point, I really have to say that the agents have not been that vital in this particular mode. Of course, you can use those utilities, for example, the Leers coming in from the arena, the blinds coming in, the dashes coming in from Jet, the cloud burst, or should I say the small smokes coming in from that duelist, ISO coming up with the vulnerable effect. These small things can definitely add up on your scenery, add up on your killing potential. But at the same point, if you are precise with your aim, yes, you can still build in the value in this particular mode. But yes, if you compare Team Deathmatch to ranked or swift play or some other mode of Valorant, you have to have those abilities in the favor, because if the abilities are there, you can easily gatekeep the site or maybe get a good entry with double satchels. But in this scenario, if you go for a double satchel, you're very audible and your corners are going to be very, like, let's say, vulnerable, and your opponent can easily shoot you down midair. That has happened in the whole scenario, be it with the Jet's updraft. Whenever Jet goes for an updraft, it's quite visible from long distance and the opponents are able to pick her down. So that's why utilities have been a part of Team Deathmatch, but not that big of a part. It's all about the gun game, it's all about the precision. So the true potential of an aimer, of an FPS gamer, is going to get tested in this arena.
Yeah, definitely one for the testimony, one for the experience, but because the entire the bottom line is that we are providing a kind of like a pathway set for all of the new players coming in to the esports journey, all of the new faces coming in for the Indian gaming community, that they can also make up a team. I know this is for a duo action, you can still make up a team with your duo. You can still try to grind for the top of the food chain. You are definitely grind for to become the professional gamer, maybe the next big superstar of the IGC, who knows. But yes, Alienware and Intel are doing an exceptionally good job of going on to these various cities, giving out that meet and greet session with those pros, with those streamers, with the influencers that you can have a chat on, learn from their experience as well, and kudos for them. So make sure to also check out their social media pages. Make sure to follow them for the latest lineup of products coming in from the side of Alienware and Dell. All of the relevant links are mentioned down in the description below. Yes, folks, we are just waiting for the confirmation. We'll be going on towards the last matchup happening on the broadcast pretty soon now. So yes, we are waiting in for that. But Raider, if I want to ask you, I guess we have the next matchup, which is going to be USP facing up the side of Kuchbi. You did mention that USP can actually win on, because the selling point, if I want to put in that way, is that good aim, the good coordination. But what if Kuchbi swings up their way and finds a way to defeat USP?
Well, I would be more than happy, because at the end we are here to see the competition. We want to know who is the best in Jaipur city, and in terms of that, if we get to see a comeback, if we get to see a good retaliation story, I would be more than happy. So for that reason, pretty intrigued, pretty happy, pretty excited to see what happens in the next few matches, because every single match is going to bring us a new storyline, will tell us something more beautiful about the Jaipur city, about their gamers. And regarding the meet and greet part, Excali is here, guys, one of the atheist gods of Indian gaming community, so you can really go ahead and get the tips and tricks for yourself. But now the action has been started, and Team USP, well, they are actually on the crunchy note, because Team Kuchbi is actually doing something to put down their opponents.
Yeah, they're definitely not doing Kuchbi, if I want to put it in that way. They're definitely going in for those really good kills for now. The first three frags are actually coming on to the side of Team USP. Team Kuchbi. And Neko comes on, taking on the side of Smoke. Last 9 minutes. The game has just started. I don't know why did I say last 9 minutes? It's the first 10 minutes, yeah. Anyways, guys, jokes apart. Tongues get twisted while we are casting, but anyways. For now, Team USP find their way off to kinda equate the score lines from their end as well. Romeo, Jet, trying to look on the same angle where the other players are. Romeo finds the side of Neko. That's on 75% HP. It's at the side of Stinger. Neko coming from the other side of the respawn base and takes down the side of Smoke and Romeo. Finds some breathing space. And for the time being, the stage 1 also gets ended and the stage 2 has started.
Honestly, what I feel at this point is that they are waiting for the right moment. They are trying to figure out what is the potential of their opponent. And once they figure it out, I do believe that they're going to retaliate. And that would be great. And there you go. 8 frags already coming in from USP, 8 also there from Kuchbi. So they are definitely on to a good note.
Yeah, definitely. But for now, I feel like, yes, if you ask me honestly, the skill difference looks quite a big one, like from the both sides. I'm pretty sure that's a Radiant Charm on towards Smoke and Romeo. Yeah, we got the confirmation, folks. That's a Radiant Charm. And you can see that both sides are actually trying to challenge each other in this 2v2 arena.
Well, Team Kuchbi versus Team USP, they are definitely looking quite good. It's a close cutthroat chase, to be honest, the closest that we have seen yet in this stage number 2. But 13 to 13, Sheriffs versus Ghost. Bodies are flying here and there. People are jumping, and the shots are getting connected. So there you go. Everything that you want from a Valorant game is coming in right here in this particular team deathmatch mode. There are some beautiful shots being connected. Guts takes down the Romeo, and Smokey also gets countered by Nico. So yeah, pretty precise with their play, but Smokey retaliates with the Guardian. Now is the time where these individuals are going to outshine their opponent. That's what I truly believe, because this is the time where they did that wonderful retaliation even in the stage number 1. But now in stage 2, with a glitch pop Vandal in the hand, let's see how far he's going to go. Spotted the opponent, but Nico a little bit more precise with his play. Guardians are getting nullified. Smoke is getting nullified. Romeo is getting neutralized. It does feel like that Team Kuchbi is here to put up a very good and a very effective competition, that's for sure. So they have generated that value, they have picked up the pace, but in the later part, here comes the counter, 20 to 20, the updraft can be there, the dash can be activated. Ooh, unfortunately it was Romeo who was a little bit more precise and effective with the aim, but the trade will be coming in. Now it's Team USP with the lead in the table.
There you go, folks. It's the challenge. Good knives out play coming in from the side of Nico. Guts with the operator takes on the side of Smoke. And of course, when you have Radiant Gun Buddy attached, we both know we are in for some really good treat. To watch out these really top-notch players fighting it off for the grand finale spot.
Yikes.
Good shot coming in from the side of Smokey as he smokes out the side of Nico. What a play now. Score lines are getting equalized here after another. Almost 7 to 25. Romeo just didn't wanted to swing away that one. Let's take on the side of Romeo. Then you have double pointer lead coming on towards the side of Kuchpi.
Gotta wait.
Smokey knows there's going to be a early play coming in from Reina. He swings on towards the other angle. Last 5 minutes remaining.
The time is going down, and so does the numbers of frags.
3.
USP, for a moment they were picking up the pace, but now they are once again in a shaky corner. Although they are once again retaliating. Look at that, wanted to come up with a 1v2. Unfortunately, that was the trade that came in. Empress already being online for one of the Reinas. And not just that, even the Blade Storm being activated. Finally, it is effective enough. Both the individuals from Team USP got values. Oh, the Empress got neutralized. Look at that, interesting indeed. With the Vandal in the hand, the Jet got taken down. Smokia got obliterated. Guts with that op can definitely going to be effective. Romeo retaliated. Oh, that value from that operator is coming in. Romeo gets countered. 34 to 33. Still the lead is there with Team Kuchbi. This is one of the most close matches that I've yet to see, that I've seen in this particular sequence. Wow, brilliant shot by Smokia. So does Nico by retaliating Smokia. Glitch pop Vandal in the hand. Guts retaliated and was on Smokia. It's a 1v2 situation. It's definitely going to be a big challenge. Wanted to go for a heal orb, but instantly gets countered by Smokia. Brilliant play indeed.
Oh no, yes, the match that we are hoping for, the match that I wanted to see personally. Two finest teams battling it out for the grand finale spot. 38 to the side of Kuchpi, make that 39. It's going to be really head-to-head battle that we are able to witness between these two finest teams. 9 for 39, and there you go. Ultimate Orbs are also spawning in the arena right now. Nego takes on the side of Romeo. Smokes on towards the left angle. Oh, what a shot! Jet takes down Jet. 41 to 40. Raider is that one match that you're looking forward to. It is happening just at the right time.
If you're asking me about the OT, I don't feel that is going to happen. But yes, the close matchup is going to be for sure there.
Yeah.
It is going to be one of those situations where the buffer might be of like just maybe 1 to 2-5 frags. So that's where I think, yeah, we are pretty much right on the note. But on the other corner, when you talk about Team Kuchbi, they are the ones which are setting up the score. The retaliation comes in from Team USP. But as the timer goes down, it has to be Team USP or it has to be Team QHB. Whoever wants to win at this point has to pick up the pace now. Because if you have that lead from here, from the get-go, yes, you can really dictate a lot. And it's Team Smokia, Team USP who are now getting those frags. But look at this! Quite predictable. Had that angle already countered, and he puts down the opponent quite widely. Look at this. Reina swinging in wide, getting the right job done. No abrupts, no dashes whatsoever, but still, the frags will be coming in for Team Kuchbi.
Oh boy, 45 to 48. Team USP with the lead now. But yes, Kuchbi trying the level best not to let the other side win. 47. No, there's still almost 2 minutes left. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to be precise. But yes, this is keeping all of us towards the other teams. Oh, Reina, Romeo. Was the very last second finds side of Guts. I guess he wanted to knife though. But anyways, 47 to 52 now. Just giving a good lead for the time being. Look at on how they are, playing like a coordinated set of units, giving each other the same amount of trade game.
For dead.
Oh, lovely shot from Romeo. He got to have that insight that there is somebody peeking onto him, and what a way to retaliate. This is the moment, this is the type of play that I was asking from the get-go, that when the later part of the whole tournament comes in, or later part of that team deathmatch mode comes in, you have to perform then. You have to really pick up the pace at that point. You have to build that lead from the get-go. Like when 3 minutes or 2.5 minutes is left, then only you have to start outperforming your opponent and make sure that you have that lead till the end. That's exactly what Team USP is trying to maintain. Although they are getting countered every now and then, but there is a lead of how many points, guys? 10 good points, 10 good frags. So of course that is going to be very, very effective in the leader part. Gets a frag, goes for the dismissal, swings again, gets one more. Can he get the third frag? Let's see, hoping for the best. Oh no, he gets countered. Positioning was revealed on the other corner. This Jet, known as Smokey, had to do one thing, and that was to counter both of them. But that didn't come through. 56 to 65. It's still the lead that is there in the favor of Team USP. So of course, when there is like 2 or 3 seconds left, of course it is going to be Team USP who is going to bag it out, who is going to win this beautiful competition from this particular game. 67 to 58. That means a buffer of 9 beautiful points. I was initially expecting that the buffer won't go more than 5, but then again in the later part, like when 2.5 minutes were left, we got to see Team USP showing their USP, that is the coordinated attack with the precision. So the combined effort of that was the result that is in front of us, and it is basically being the champion of this particular quarter finale. But yeah, from semi-finale to the finale to being the champion, of course the whole journey will not be broadcasted, it will be in the offline mode. So for that you have to check out the socials of Esports Club, where the whole details will be posted at who is the champ of Jaipur City today.
Yes, folks, also make sure to check out the Dell Alienware M18, Dell Alienware M16 lineup of laptops. Make sure to check out all of the social pages coming in from the side of Esports Club, from the side of Alienware, and also Intel, who has presented this really beautiful and really good initiative of Alienware Gaming Saturdays. On every Saturday we go to a new city, every Saturday we go to a different Dell exclusive store. We kind of try to give up that vibe and the feeling of participating in a kind of like a land environment where all of the players, all of the people who are walking in the store are looking at your gameplay. You get the same vibe, you get the same setup, and yes, you get a really good prize pool of what you have 25k, and the entire prize pool where you have Mortal Kombat and Valorant coming into play. When you top on any of these Valorant tournament and 2v2 format, then you have 15k worth of Amazon voucher if you finish up the first place. But for now, folks, we are kind of like all of the matches have been played, which were supposed to be played on the broadcast. So yes, we'll be taking a lead. Thank you so much for tuning into Alienware and Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. This was Bullet, this was Radio. We'll see you in the next one. As always, happy gaming.
this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.